Momo, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Vibing. We gonna give a second, man. Let folks come in, man. Let them come in. We got a lot to talk about, man. So much. Magnus, yo, where's Sage at, man? Yo, I damn near pop. Oh, hold on. Tell Sage, yo, I'm about to get on with Sage. Yo, if he got restream, man, tell him. You know what? Hell no, we got it. Hold up. We about to mix this up. Funky. Sage. Oh, there you go. How about your line pop up? All right, there you go. He live. Yo, you know what? Hold on. Let's get the music. What is up? The hell going on? Yo, matter of fact, hold on. Let's share this screen. Like, share screen. Let me get my sounds ready. There we go. I'll hear it. Hold on. Let me put them up on screen. Bam! Hold up. I got him on, man. So Sage, there you go. Your little plug, man. He live. Yo, let me go up in the chat right now. Watching your stream live on my channel. Let's get it popping, man. Y'all know how we do, man. We all over. We on different stream, man. Shout out to Sage, man. Sage never ran. Doing this thing, man. Yo, keep doing your thing, man. Plug it away. Grow, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Keep growing, man. All right, y'all hear it. But yo, I just had to give Sage a little plug, man. Look, that's my guy. Yeah, we go back like Ajax, Flapjacks. Flapjacks, I don't know. I need to take a drink. That's man, my guy. My guy. All right. Now hold up. I was supposed to. There you go. I
So,
was supposed to add you in. There's stream.
yo,
I'm tripping.
listen, Snuggins, that was different.
Yo, appreciate the plug, my G.
I never seen anyone type what you just typed in here.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been
Appreciate
eating
the plug,
dragon
man.
fruit
Shark
all
City.
week,
Shout out
son.
Shark City.
My
Man.
tree grew a bunch.
You know what I'm saying? We get
Pause.
around, y'all. We get around.
You
We connected. All right.
know what I'm saying?
Let
I
me get
got you, Nick. Mo fam, baby.
Yo, he tripping. All
Mo
right.
fam.
All right, man. Let me get to it, man. Let me go ahead and stop. There we go. Yo, let's get to it, man. All right. I got to go ahead because I'll be listening to Sage Stream, man. We got to get on with the damn show. What's going on, everybody? Nick Moses 05, MoFam. We are in the mother building 10/8/2023. You could be anywhere else in the world. You here with your boy. And I love that. I love that, man. We're going to start off the show right. We got a lot to talk about today. All right, and I know y'all see the title, man. Of course, we're going to talk about Sony. Of course. Like, I'm not letting Sony off the hook. Me being a Microsoft fanboy, this is a dream day. Okay, dream week, dream month. Sony's taking a beating, man. And I'm loving it. So, shout out to everybody in MoFam. Momo, I see you there, sir. Let me go ahead. That's my man Momo, man. All right, go ahead and give it up, man. Give it up for my dog Momo in the building, man. Magnus, I see you. Now, yo, Magnus. Matter of fact, we might need to talk about some of these hacks. A lot of stuff going on, man. And it's all impromptu tonight. We ain't doing no old scripted and going through the normal subjects. Hell no. I'm about to open up something real nice. And we're going to kick this off right. Also, as y'all see, we got to do this all the time, man. And if I didn't do this, I wouldn't be me. As y'all know, fellas, we are a heavily male-dominated channel, right? Heavily male-dominated. So when we get the ladies to come through, we like to show a little love. Shout out to the ladies. Nice. Okay, now I got to bless the bottle. This is something we do. Now, I don't know if y'all do this. This is something we do. Some old hood shit. Like, it's so stupid. You know what I mean? Hey, you got to bless the bottle before you open that. You know what I mean? You got to bless the bottle. So I'm going to bless the bottle. I hear that. I bless the bottle. That's something we do. I don't know. It's the dumbest. It's almost like when you're walking down the street and say, hey, don't cross the pole. We got to walk. That's bad luck. Just dumb shit. Man. But I did it anyway. So I ain't even got to worry about the bad mojo that come with it. I hit it look good. Now, usually, y'all, I don't too much drink rum. But we drinking rum today. Okay? The hell with all the algorithms. Fuck all the algorithms. We don't give a damn about none of that shit. All right? So, I want to start this show off by letting y'all all know, all right? This is going to be a show where I'm going to put the link in, right? I'm gonna just go ahead and invite y'all now, right? And I'm going to just cover a couple different things that's in the news right now, man. All right. And if y'all want to jump in. If you want to say something, say something. This is all impromptu. Throwing anybody in. We with the shit. We just talking. Right? We just chilling. We relaxing. All right. And I could just start it off right, man. We gonna do it. We gonna start it off right. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and talk about it, man. I want to start off by talking about Sony. Man, I've been waiting to talk about Sony for a minute, and I got a lot more to talk about, but Sony has been suffering, man. Sony has suffered. I know we talked, I'm not sure if that was last week, we talked about the ransom VC hack for Sony. Then we talked about, and also for the follow on Kick, my guy. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right. I try to give, we on all platforms, man. So I try to give a shout out to everybody I can. Shout out to the Kick family. All right, we're going to go ahead and give it up. I got to give the Kick family something else. Let me mix it up for the Kick family. Ran off on the floor twice. There you go, Kick family. I gave you something else, all right? But Sony has suffered 2 hacks in the previous 4 months. Thousands of employees' info has been exposed. Now, for those who are watching, I'm going to pull it up on screen so we can go with it. And that was Randy Jean. Thank you, Randy Jean. Thank you. All right, much love, much love. Got to pay respect to you. Shout out to the YouTube. Randy, you got a YouTube, man? You better plug it. That's what we doing over this shit. You better get that shit. All right, my bad. I get it off. I ain't even take my shot yet. Y'all, my bad. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen real quick. Told you I can get off track real fast, y'all. I'm like one of those. You know what I mean? So let's pull it up on the screen. I want y'all to see it as well. I'm gonna quickly read through this and give my piece. Take my shot and go to hell off. All right. And Kick family, man. Momo, thank you for jumping over there on Kick too, man. Yo, thank you, man. We all over. That's how we trying to do. Spread the love. We got Twitch going right now. YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Facebook. Did I say Twitch? I think I did. What else? Damn, we got like 8 platforms, man. Trovo. It's too much. I can't even remember, man. I need to take a shot. That's the problem. JoJo is in the building. JoJo, what's going on, man? Well, you been, yo, JoJo, you must have been working hard, man. I see you. But anyway, we're going to talk about one of JoJo's favorite companies, man. My man JoJo loves his company so much. He said he'll put all his money, his whole life savings, and sign over the business deed over to Sony. Like, this is how much this man trusts Sony. A week after an extortion group called Ransom VC claimed to have hacked into Sony systems and stolen 3.14 gigabytes of data. That's very funny, too. It's 3.14. But nonetheless, the company has admitted to a second security breach. The one that occurred back in May involved personal data of nearly 6,791 current and former employees. Damn! The older but previously unknown hack was reported yesterday by Bleeping Computer. A notice from Sony to employees said that the hack occurred by way of an exploit in the Progress Software Move It transfer platform. All right. Now, the security breach occurred on May 28th before the exploit was fixed, leading to the personal information of 1,000 current and former employees leaked. Damn it, Sony, everything's coming in, man. Let's hold up. Now, let's pull up. First of all, y'all, I want y'all to take a second with me. Let's go ahead and take a shot for Sony, man. We hope you get through it, Sony, for real, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got some good games, man. But once Microsoft and Bethesda linked up, man, I was worried for you. That's like the Bloods and the Crips linking up. You know what I mean? It was bad, man. It was bad. So, kudos to you, Sony. It's for you. I got a Sony PlayStation 4 in there. I was playing not that long ago. Shout out to you. All right. Now, that spice rum. Yo, that joker hit. I don't usually be drinking rum. I told y'all, man. But anyway, let me go ahead and say my piece. Nick Moses, I like to keep it real. That Move It transfer software affected a lot of companies. It was not just Sony. A lot of different companies suffered from that. A lot of companies use the software. And that's the problem when you're using software, which you have to for most businesses. You rely on third parties or other brother, sister companies to help you out. And a lot of times, if you are relying on them, you're relying on the security of their software as well. And what can happen is a lot of vulnerabilities can be used to infiltrate certain infrastructures of data. And it can all be done through a third-party software. That's why a lot of jobs, if you guys don't know, a lot of people working home from now, a lot of jobs will tell you not to install other remote softwares, right? You can't install TeamViewer, AnyDesk, or all these other ones. Now, if they allow you to, great. You know what I'm saying? More power to you. I keep using them. But there are a lot of businesses that do not like it because if you have any credentials set up where there is information on the dark web, something leaked or a phishing attempt or anything where they can get access, it is over for your shit. It's over for your shit, man. That's it. Once they get in, it's over. Now, I just want to break it down for y'all too, man. All right, let me break it down for y'all. This is not no normal shit when they hack in. I just want y'all to know this is not some normal, ooh, y'all, I got the password for the Wi-Fi. We about to play. This ain't that. This ain't that. These are people who are hacking into systems, gathering data that could be useful, and then extorting a lot of these companies. Shout out to my man, Steam Stats Malaysia. I don't even know. I see you in there. I see you. Everybody, I try to shout out. Yo, we on a lot of different platforms too, man. So, you know, I want to shout out all the platforms. But YouTube family coming through, y'all. YouTube family coming through. I'm going to just say, YouTube, hold on. Let me give y'all. Had to cut it. I couldn't give y'all too much, man. Now, I'm going to tell you. It's off topic, I'll get right back. But if I really rock with you and you killed it and you laid down some foundational shit, this is the sound that gets played. That's badass shit right there. That's the type of shit you can slang and dang to. Walk down the street, they playing that shit right behind you. My bad. But a lot of companies face that. So I want to say Sony's not really the only one that fell victim to that. All right. Sage, I see you, my dude. What's going on, man? Y'all got to go ahead. Give it up for my man, Sage, man. You know what I'm saying? Sage, if you was in, you could jump in. We all with the shit today. We just talking the shit today. I ain't even mad. Matter of fact, pour up another shot, man. Pour up another shot. I'm with the shit. I'm with the shit today. For those who do not know, I went live earlier, so this second one is all yay impromptu, baby. I've been live a lot recently. This platform shit growing. All right. So, Sony, I want to ask you a question, Sony. Really, I want to literally ask you a question. How do you spin out of this? You know what? I got it. I got you, Sony. I'm going to tell you, Sony, how you get out this right now. Okay? Assassin's Creed, what is it? Mirage? Ah, there you go. Put all your money towards that. You better put all your money towards that. All the marketing. You better make everybody forget everything. Okay? Forget everything. Because I'm going to be honest. People are worried about hacks. You don't need to be worried. Your ass already been hacked. What you worried for? Your shit's out there, man. Stop crying. It's all over the dark web and everybody. Everybody in here right now has suffered from some sort of hacking attempt, some sort of being locked out, some sort of your data being out there, some sort of you signed up for some program you never did, your social security number was found at Dell. I never bought a computer for that. What the hell? Oh, man. It always happens. Happens to all of us, man. What you want to do is be protected. You want to protect yourself the best you can. I wish I had my keys in here. One of the things I have right now is a security key, right? It got to the point for me, y'all, I had to get the hardware key, man. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. 2FA for a text message. That text message shit is trash. They exploiting that too. Okay? I don't want people to think, and as much as I'm a Microsoft fanboy, this hurts me to even say it, man. I don't want people to think Sony is actually like bad with their data. They're not actually bad, man. This is something that anybody could have suffered. Could have happened to any company. Could have been Microsoft as well. No, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say that. I'm never going to say nothing bad about Microsoft. I got to take a shot, man. I can't even believe Microsoft. I'm sorry. I should have never even put your name and Sony in the same sentence unless you were better. So that's my apologies. Sorry. Nintendo. Okay, this can happen to Nintendo. It's happened to anybody, man. So stop crying. I don't want to hear shit about, oh my God, Sony, this is another time. I can't trust my account with Sony. Oh, I'm going to delete my account. I don't trust you, Sony. Oh, gosh, I got to delete it. No, man, your information's already out there, bro. And I'm going to be honest, that's the scary part about the future, man. That's the scary part about the future. So, there we go. So enough about Sony. All right. I wanted to get that off my chest, and I wanted to talk about Sony real fast. We're going to go back. All right. But I just wanted to say this real quick before we go back to that. Y'all, I got to push my keyboard away for a second. Y'all, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but everybody going crazy right now for PlayStation 4 packages being played on PlayStation 5. I was going to go to the hack and talk about that. But I want to talk about this, right? What's going on? What is going on with this, man? All right, let me break something down. I am a guy for progress. I love it. I love to see it. I actually had a lot of tutorials and videos based on it. Okay? Swap my direction. Your boy did one of these. Yes. Got my channel. All right? Shit, it could be worse. I actually could make revenue. Now, I don't even have YouTube monetized. Okay? It'll be monetized sometime next month. I don't even pay attention to it no more, to be honest. I got other platforms monetized. I got multiple platforms monetized. So it's not a big deal when one platform is demonetized. So that's why I want to educate everybody. Spread yourself. Don't spread yourself too thin. Right? I want to say, and also, Levon. Yo, I messed. Don't hurt me, Levon. Don't hurt me. Did I mess up your name? Well, I'm gonna call you L Dubs. L Dubs, what's good? Big Joe. Hey, big info FPKG for the PS4 working on PS5, but it's a little glitchy and needs work. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, man. All right. I want to damn near say, wake me up when we can play the PS5 games on PS5. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even need to hear no more of this. We can, okay, I'm going to break something down for y'all, and this is why. And this is why the news is really important for certain people in the scene, but not everyone. The masses, right? And the masses do this on Twitter all the time. Oh my gosh, finally, I can play PlayStation 4 packages on my PlayStation 5. Oh gosh, I've been waiting for this moment. Oh man, the day's gonna come. We're cracking down. Sony, beware. Bro, get you a PlayStation 4. Get you a PlayStation 4, man. Go ahead and enjoy all that, man. Much easier. You know what I mean? You might even get you a store. You might get you a app with a store, right? You can go click, go to sleep, games download, enjoy yourself, man. Live life. Don't go through all that just to play your PlayStation 4s on PlayStation 5 yet. Trust me. Trust me, man. Spend them extra dollars. Stop being cheap. Go get that PlayStation 4. All right? Because it's already glitchy, like my man JoJo said. It's wonky, right? So what you tripping for? Why you want to go, oh man, I don't got my... Stop, bro. Get you a PlayStation 4. Okay? I got a PlayStation 4, and I'm gonna tell y'all now. I play my Xbox Series X quite rocking often. That PlayStation 4 coming close, y'all. That PlayStation 4, I can cut my cheats on. Shout out to all my family rocking cheats. I don't cheat on multiplayer games. I despise that. Spit on them. If you cheating in multiplayer games, I don't want to hear that. You playing Call of Duty cheating, I don't want to hear that. You playing any game, no, I don't want to hear that. You playing multiplayer, chill out. But if you playing single player and you ain't got the cheats on, what are you doing? Out your mind? Oh my God. Okay. But anyways, that's why I said I was supposed to get off Sony for a second. My bad, y'all. We're going to go ahead and move on. This is something that maybe some of you care about, some of you don't care. You know, it don't matter. We pulling up all shit. Like I said, impromptu like a mug moment today. All right, let's close this. Let's bring up the new window. I'm going to share this screen, and I want y'all to go ahead and take a look. You know what I'm saying? Peep game. All right, we're going to go ahead and talk about it. Share screen. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, Nick, you getting it. Yo, I'm starting to get this, man. I used to not get it. Now I'm starting to get this. Now, my man JoJo, I'm going to go ahead and pull you up, man. All right. He said, if you want to play PS4 games, buy a PS4 and be done. All new patches need to be made. A hack PS4 is about 180 to 220, and it's totally worth it. I got to go with him on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally worth it, man. Get a PlayStation 4, enjoy yourself. And if it's updated, hey, you could do a lot of these same mods on the PlayStation 4. Like, it's no different. All right? It's no different. So, regardless, you know, it's how you feel. But y'all, time for a moment of silence. Yes, it is true. Nintendo will stop supporting 3DS and Wii U online in April 2024. It's true. It is true. Now, let's just go ahead and just read a quick bit from this. Nintendo will discontinue online services for 3DS and Wii U consoles in April 2024. The company announced in a recent blog. After this point, the 3DS Pokemon Storage app, Pokemon Bank, will be the only software accessible online. Otherwise, owners of the 12-year-old 3DS and 11-year-old Wii U will no longer be able to engage in online co-op rankings or data distribution. Nintendo writes in its blog, as part of this, the Nintendo Badge Arcade, which lets you... Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. My bartender hooked me up with a drink, you know. Bartender, thank you so much. Let me go ahead and take a... Okay, let's go with my okay. I see what you do. I see what over there. Shout out to the bartender. It's like the bartender. Hell yeah, shout out. Thank you very much, bartender. Much appreciated. But The Nintendo Badge Arcade, which lets you customize your 3DS home menu, will be completely lights out. That shit's gonna be shut down. The 3DS will save your badge data, but if you experience an SD malfunction, you won't be able to restore it. Nintendo indicates this in a different post. So you got to kind of back up your badge data, and it's up to you to save it from that point on. I hope someone comes with some sort of cloud storage to help folks out with that, and they trust their data over there, right? Okay, let's go ahead and stop sharing real quick. Now let's go ahead and just do a quick piece about that. I'm gonna take a shot first. Moment of silence, y'all. I want. Oh, let me post a live stream link. My bad, man. I thought I did. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm half there, half not. All right, half there, half not. But yo, let's go ahead and give a toast, man. Let's give a toast to Nintendo. Nintendo has held up the Wii U and the 3DS for a very long time. And the 3DS is an iconic system. If you don't want to believe it, you don't got to believe it. That's up to you. Okay? That is up to you. You don't got to believe it. But for me, I'm sorry. Classic in its own right. So, Wii U is very underrated. I actually think one of the most underrated consoles in the history of video game consoles. The number one to me is Sega Dreamcast. That's the number one. But I'm going to say Sega Dreamcast gets its respect in some deserves, okay? Reserves, I don't know. I'm not running tips. Yeah. But nonetheless, it does. Wii U does it. I remember playing the Wii U on the crapper for the first time and was loving the fact that I can play a full console on the crapper. I remember playing the Wii U and playing Mario Party and actually having a screen where I was the one player and all the other players were looking at the TV, but I could see what's on the screen and only I could see that. I remember that. These iconic moments for the Wii U do not get remembered. Gets kind of glazed over. It's like we switch. I don't like that, man. And I think the Wii U needs its justice, man. But they shutting down online. I think it's rightfully so. I am one that I, for the longest, complained that these companies should have servers running forever to hold up these consoles. But I'm gonna be honest, as I grow right in this entire industry, I know how much it costs just to host data. That's a lot of money, man. And 13, 11 years is a long time for a system. Is it long enough? I think 10 years. I think if you spend $300 and it lasts you 10 years of an online life cycle, that's pretty good. You still should be able to play all your games offline. You should have no challenges in that. And if there are any blocks or any games that are online only, those need to be changed the moment the servers go offline. That's just kind of the way I feel. So kudos, we're gonna give a shot on that. So I'm supposed to mix it with this, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna pour something in there. I don't know. I just take the straight shot, man. The shot hit. The shot hit. You know what I mean? Now, there's one more thing I'm gonna bring up. I got my man JoJo in the building. I'm gonna bring my man JoJo up. JoJo, I got one more thing I'm gonna just run through because I'm already a little tipsy, man. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna talk shit while I bring you on, and we're gonna keep talking the damn shit. All right. So I want to say this. This is the last one, and I might be alone on this. Everybody can let me know. I'm gonna bring my man JoJo on. Let me know if I'm alone on this, y'all. I am very torn with AI. I'm very torn. Um, I am actually a big advocate of AI. Believe it or not, I am an. For those who do not know, I graduated college with a computer networking degree. Okay, and I actually was one of those that I did not expect to go to college for computer networking. I was very into programming and development and thought that was something I wanted to do and got to college and that was not the case. And as time went on, I became more and more knowledgeable in the IT field. And as I became more knowledgeable in the IT field, I started leaning on tools that were either software related or maybe they were apps apps. It's software related, or it's hardware. I became leaning on these certain things, and if I didn't have them, I wasn't used to doing it the old way. See, and I came from DOS. A lot of y'all don't know. Shout out to all my young bucks who never touched DOS. Right? Shout out to y'all. I know about C:/, and if you had to play a game, bro, this is for real. This is not no joke. And I know all y'all young bucks probably laughing and shit, but you literally, if you seen Lost, the TV series where they had that computer and they just had to press the button every now and then, that's how it felt. Literally, there was a C:, and a thing, and you would have to put in, okay, your documents. Bam, you go to your documents folder. Okay, there's a bat file. Okay, I think I run the bat. And then it pops up, and there's your game. You're like, yo, these were the days. I remember playing Duke Nukem. Like, yo, you went to it and hit the executable, and Duke Nukem loaded up. This was amazing times. Like, I can't tell you about these times that a lot of people don't know about. So when AI comes along and you get a lot of these young bucks who just jump right into AI, right? Oh, man, yes. Oh, I got a 7-page story tomorrow. Hey, ChatGPT, I need you to read this book for me and write a 7-page synopsis of it. Oh, man, homework's done. Fortnite, here I come. And ChatGPT will do it. So in one way, you're not learning, okay? There are a lot of downsides to AI. We see it in the gaming field. You got a lot of voice actors now fighting back because AI voices. You have a lot of artists who are now fighting back because the AI artwork. I mean, you got writers who are fighting back because AI is writing the stories. This was something we was hearing about 3 to 4 years ago, that AI is going to take over. AI is going to take over. AI is going to take over. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, it's going to take over, but it's not going to really. No, it is. I'm 100% certain it is. It's not going to change. AI will take over. So you have a choice, right? You either speak to the youth, you start getting into government, you start voting in all your people. You know what I mean? Whether it's a city mayor, whether it's a state official, whether it's federal, I don't care what it is. You need to take a stance if you want to stop it. Because if you don't take a stance, let me let you in on something. All right? And shout out to Maprasa. I'm going to pull that up in a second. Let me let you in on something. Big business always wins. It always wins. And for those who do not know, the wealth gap continues to grow. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and the middle class is actually growing, believe it or not. And it's a funny field because the middle class is now kind of coming into one class with the lower. It's a very weird thing. It's becoming this classism society. And AI is going to feed right into that shit. Yes, people will lose their jobs. AI could right now take my face, take my body, and go through all these things. But you know what AI can't do? It can't beat me. That's why I love coming on this podcast and speaking. That's why I love taking these shots. I'm tipsy. AI can't get drunk. AI cannot take a shot of spice rum and get tipsy. So there's something to the reality, the realness of having someone sitting in front of you talking. Now where I'm torn, I'm going to bring Joe in because that's why I wanted to bring Joe in. And Muprasa said, Bard and ChatGPT made my life super easy. All right. And I want to shout out Muprasa on that. That's kind of where I'm going to go into right now, into that pocket. All right. Because ChatGPT actually does make a lot of things easier in your life. One of the things that I see very difficult for people to do is create a resume for the first time. Now, it's even difficult for some people to do if they haven't created a resume in like 10 years, right? It's like, where do I put certain information? What are employers looking for? I've been out the game for so long. What type of qualifications are considered right now? And do I have these qualifications? A lot of these things need to be considered, and you want to make sure to highlight them on your resume. What if I told you you can tell ChatGPT to create me a resume, and you give ChatGPT your jobs you worked, you give ChatGPT the volunteer work you did, you give ChatGPT your educational history, you give ChatGPT your certifications. And in a matter of 5 minutes, you got a resume. Now you don't have to use that, but you can use Word now. You can format it differently. It gives you a template to build off on. ChatGPT is not there to replace your life. It's there for a template to show you how to replace your life. Can I repeat that again? ChatGPT is not there for you to replace your life. It's there to show a template of how you should replace your life, how you should do things differently. I think that you should lean into AI tools. I'm a big advocate for AI. As everyone knows, I have stock in Microsoft. Matter of fact, I might just pick up my phone. If it was right here, I'll just buy some stock right now in Microsoft. I believe it's like $327 a share right now. And I buy shares, just so y'all know. I don't do partials. Bro. I buy full shares. And Microsoft, yes, those shares I got from Microsoft were thanks to the GameStop. To the moon, baby. You know what I mean? So Nordic Fighter, let's go ahead. So how many hacks is it to get to the center? Great question. Now, I'm going to bring in my man Fox in for this, man. I'm going to bring in my man Fox in, my man JoJo. I'm going to go ahead and bring him on. I see you making, okay, we got him good. We got it good. All right.
Yo, what's going on, Nick?
What is up? Yo, let me make sure I got your sound up and good, loud and clear, because I can hear you, but I need you loud and clear, man. There we go. You loud and clear right now. Yo, JoJo, first of all, man.
Yo, I got the shirt on.
Ah! Hey, BB, if you was here right now, BB, I tell you, Joe got you. He got you on that one, BB. All right, I might, if I had my phone, I'd text you, BB. All right, Sage. Hey, Sage, go on text BB for me, man. Tell BB. Hey, Magnus, hit BB up, man. Tell BB wow. Anyways, Joe, man, my man Nordic Fighter had a question. How many hacks? You be an advocate for Sony, man. How many hacks does it take to get to the center of Sony, man? Let me know. How many?
Well, the world may never know.
He killed it. Y'all don't, and hey, Joe, man. Young Bucks don't understand that, man.
I know.
Young Bucks don't understand that, man. I felt it. When you said it, Joe, I was like, oh, it made me happy, Joe. Maybe you come from the same era that I do. Because
Right.
that was such a commercial that we all watched 100 times over. 1, 2, 3. That joker still lit. If I see that commercial now, man.
Yep.
So, Joe, man, first of all, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I got the PSP Go fixed. What happened was I was showing it to Micro Repair Gaming. You know, we talked privately, like same thing with me and Magnus. How to replace the battery. The little Molex connector or the FCP or whatever it's called, that little plastic connector busted in there. Trying to replace the battery. Took me about 2 hours how to cut out the connector in it. The little plastic connector we plug the battery into. That was a pain in the ass, but I got it to work though. So,
man, my man, got it to work. That's all that matter, man.
I've never done anything like that before. I mean, it's not really a big deal to someone that's a professional or whatever. But
Joe, I'm glad you said that. Let's get on that for a second, since we impromptu today, right? We all with the shit. Joe, what is a modding job that you did that you had no knowledge going into it, like completely zero, but you knew you had to do it and you started from scratch and learned it?
Well, I would say replacing the PSP Go battery, because what happened was it's just a simple job. It's an unplug and you plug it in. But with how tiny it is to work on, it's kind of like the Switch. It's very, very tiny. I'll show you. So if anybody doesn't know, for the young bucks, they don't know what a PSP Go is.
Definitely them PSPs goes.
And what happened was I bought this secondhand off of eBay a long time ago. They were hard to get. And yeah, it's really hard to work on. The screws were missing in the back. I never knew it was taken apart before, but whoever put that battery back into the system just shoved it in there as hard as they could. It's like, just make the screws snug. You don't need to bolt it down. It's not a fucking car.
I'm with you on that, man. And you know how we are. We are the type that, and I'm gonna say me, and you can go ahead and let me know if this is true. But when I usually take apart my system, I expect that I might need to take apart again.
Yeah.
I always do. Like for some reason, I'm like, For
That's
some
how I am
reason,
with my phone. You know, like with these new phones, they make it so you can't take it apart to do a battery replacement. But I modified my case where I can just take it off if I need to get back in there again to replace it. You know?
mm. Now, Joe, let me ask, man. You're a big advocate for Sony, man. You
Oh
know
yeah.
this is, I've been Microsoft, Sony. This is like the friendly battle, like the Jets, Giants, the White Sox, the Cubs, what is it? The Yankees, the Mets, everybody
Yeah.
goes through it. So, Joe, Sony. Now, I must say, I actually gave praise because I don't think this hack is like special to Sony. I think anybody could have suffered a hack like this around this time. We've been seeing this year, especially MGM, as
Yeah.
we've seen MGM. And by the way, Joe, I don't know if you're familiar on that, but I just heard that MGM did not pay those that ransom for
Yeah, I
that.
didn't even hear about that. That's news to me, so that's good looking out.
Yo, that's big. I'm like, damn, but they were actually advised not to pay by the FBI. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and go a little deeper. So there was another casino, and I'm trying to think of the name of it, but they actually paid the ransom of
Oh
15.
wow.
They paid 15 million. Now,
How much was it?
15 million.
Wow.
But MGM, okay, now this is allegedly, I'm gonna say MGM is facing $100 million worth of losses.
Oh shit. That's a
Oh,
lot of money.
it might have been kind of good to pay, but one thing's for sure, me and you both know, it's no promise that they don't leak your shit, right?
Yeah.
It's no promise that they don't
They
hack
can talk to somebody else and say, hey, we hacked it. You never patched your vulnerability, or just come back in with a different name.
facts. Facts.
Yeah.
So, Joe, for Sony, do you think Sony is taking a PR hit right now with Sony still growing? How do you feel about Sony in the marketplace altogether? Are they fine? Are they taking a hit? Nintendo coming up down? What do you think Sony stands with Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony?
Customers just want they just want the Spider-Man 3 and they want the Last of Us Part 3. That's all they care about.
Mm.
I
And
don't
I
think they
will
really
say,
care about it because here's the deal. It doesn't matter if you're young or old. We've all sorry, I'm still trying to get over my cold. We all click the terms and conditions and we just accept like, hey, our identity is going to get leaked out or whatever. I don't think people care as much. I think the boomers, the older people, like our parents, they care about it very much. Kind of like with us, it's kind of like it is what it is. You get your money out of the bank, and just be careful. Everything's secured by FDIC, LOL. But if everybody got ripped off, your money's not secure. This happened a while ago.
Hey, you preach it, and that's one thing, and I could do a whole unpack on that, right? Because you're right, FDIC, and let me see if I can remember this. 'Cause I'm a little tipsy. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, I think.
Something
I'll
like that.
check
Yeah.
that. Right, but nonetheless, it's been a big thing that a lot of people who invest want to make sure that their money is insured, which means that if I invest in a bank and I put my money in the bank, that bank can't just go under and go, hey, your money's gone. Right? Like
Yeah.
that provides me as a citizen some protection. Okay. Um, Joe, let me ask. One thing that's been a big thing right now is crypto. Right? You hear crypto a lot of times.
Oh yeah,
NFT,
it's been going on for a while.
yeah, and NFTs we know are dead. Let me say, Joe, do you think that with the way things are going with finance, and like you mentioned, these certain things going on with hackers and them being able to charge for, which we covered last week, they were actually hacking into systems and actually finding certain laws that they were violating that they could be fined for, right? And then saying, hey, you owe us this amount of money. Do you see some future where digital currency is preferred over banks? Do you see?
Yes, I think eventually, maybe like within 20 years, there's going to be no more paper money. Because here's the deal. I'm going to give you an example. In my restaurant, right? Nobody's paying their credit card bills anymore. So they're saying, well, how are we going to get our money back or trying to recoup some of the loss, right? So now if you're taking Visa, Master, American Express, whatever the hell credit card companies are, they're going to start charging the business owners 4%. So hey, if they want to use it, you have to now we had on top of us paying fees, our merchant fees, now we have to pay another 4%. So you know how I fixed the problem? I no longer take credit cards. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna pay for somebody else's debt, which is not fair. You know, let's say
But
Bob
yo,
across the
I'm glad that
street.
you mentioned that. I'm
Yeah,
glad. A lot of people don't understand that now. A
this
lot
is
of people. I'm
this
gonna say
is
this.
brand new. Just came in effect. This is
All right.
brand
So
new.
let me ask you this, Joe. This is one thing I want to know. And business owner, right? Let me ask you this. Guy walks into a gas station, right? Says, "Hey man, let me get a pack of those chocolate cigarellos, man." Yeah. He pull out the card. He ready to do credit. It's a pack of cigarellos. I've heard and seen so many gas stations say minimum $5, minimum $10. There's a certain minimum to spend. Why do they have that minimum? How much are they being charged? And how does that relate to us, man?
The minimum, the reason why
He broke up. The
20%
government chief, you broke up, Joe. The government tried to cut you off, Joe. They tried to cut you. Was about to leak the secret. They knew it. They cut
oh
you. No,
yeah.
go ahead. There you
What
go.
happened is they have to pay 2 or 3%. So they figured, well, we can make more money and lose less fees if you force the customer to spend more money. That's why they have it. But what I do now is the customer doesn't want to spend. Let's say Bobby comes and wants to buy, those cigarettes or whatever, and they're $4, right? He doesn't want to have to lose so much profits. He says, okay, well, next time you come here, it's spend $10. But what I do is I have an ATM machine to get security from the guy, and
Mm.
you pay $1.50 per transaction to withdraw the money. That's how I have it set up. No more credit cards because they're
Talk to him,
because
Joe.
here's the deal: the big credit card companies
Joe.
screwed over the private people. Now they're saying, well, we can't get the money because no one's paying the credit card. So let's go after the business owners. And people like me and other places are saying, fuck you, we're not taking credit cards anymore. Here's the deal: we're heading out of paper money, which is really bad because you can't hide the money. You can't do under the table exchanges anymore. It's
Yeah.
all going to be digital Joe bucks. That's what's going to happen, and it's horrible.
Nah, you're right, man. You can't do that money under the table, man. Now, I will say, Joe, a lot of things I do believe where technology comes in hand. Because you're right. There was a lot of envelopes slid under the table. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? On every level, whether we're talking about Wall Street, athletes, celebrities, sponsors, like there's always that envelope that gets slid. And we like, damn, I paid all this money. Where did it go? So now we do have this side of tracking it, which I do feel is good. But I agree. I do feel as though every time someone can take a fee, they'll take a fee.
oh
And
yeah.
I wondered for the longest, and Joe, I'm in the hood, man. I ain't living in the hood, but I go to the hood every now and then. And I would tell you, every single store, I wonder why do they have an ATM in there? Look at you, Joe. You just schooled me. I see why they have an ATM. They don't want to pay the damn banks, or they don't want to pay these percentages for every transaction. Now, Joe, this is one thing because I got a little off track now. I get a little tipsy. Now, AI, right? I want to get back to AI for a second.
A love and hate relationship.
It is one of the things that was big. There was an article came out where AI did a bunch of images. I actually want to say it was a YouTube channel, but they did video game faces, right? So they have this software where they can take video games that were older video games like LA Noir.
I just saw one the other day. No lie, I'm big into Shenmue and everything. So sorry. So now they're using AI in Shenmue, like Shenmue's watching TV or Shenmue's playing a game, and it's Roy Hazuki like playing his own game. It's really unique and creative, but at the same time, it's scary. It will replace jobs. It will replace all media. What we don't need to have a skilled video game writer. We're just gonna have AI make the plot of the story and do the voices, and everyone's gonna lose their job. Guaranteed, 60, 70 years, there'll be
Mm,
no jobs anymore.
damn. Okay, so I want to play through that because I like that. I like that, and that's where a lot of people are right now going on strike. A lot of people are fighting, trying to change those laws. Why do you think that our government would allow AI to just infiltrate and take our jobs.
When you make people more stupid, they're easier to control. I mean, think about it. Let's say 70 years from now, AI is everywhere, it's taking over, it's doing all this other stuff. It's going to make those types of people not creative like me and you and some of that jive to like with new music, come up with new videos because they're going to get discouraged and say, hey, AI is going to make it better than me. And it's like, there's no point. Everyone's going to be like black and white, like drawings. Everyone's going to be the same. You know, the creativity level is going to be gone.
So, Joe, one of the things I seen was them taking older games, implementing their software, and showing how it looks. Okay. And there were some great enhancements, but there were many ugly ones. All right. How do you feel about your favorite game, right? Regardless of whether it's on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, however it is, and somebody taking your game, and let's say you developed this, and someone took it, put it through their software, and then re-uploaded your masterpiece and said HD.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
It is. Like, yo, Joe, I'm gonna break it down for you, man. A lot
On a
of
whole
times
new
I
level.
feel fucked up. Like doing that shit. Like, there's times now where I look at certain things and I look at certain articles and I do certain things. And you know what you can do with ChatGPT now? ChatGPT used to not search out on the internet anytime before I think it was a certain date of 2021. All right. And I'm a premium ChatGPT. Like I told you, I fuck with Microsoft, right? I love Microsoft.
Yeah.
So now you can put a link in there, Joe. I didn't do this, right? But I might try this next stream. I can literally take 5 topics from different links, copy the links into ChatGPT and said, give me 5 topics that are about 20 minutes each that I can use for my live stream podcast. And by the way, I want you to make me hashtags. I want you to also give me some, also descriptive words. Make it engaging. Make it funny. Make it
Yeah.
enlightening. And ChatGPT will add humor. Joe, I find it hard not to use it. How does someone like myself, or anyone,
Yeah.
not give into this?
Take advantage of it to your, advantage, grow the channel, grow the stories and, figure out new topics and stuff. Hey, use it while it's there and while no one else is using it,
I agree. Now, how do you feel about those who are working? Let's say you're a developer, right? Or you're an artist at a game company. You doing artwork, man. You love your favorite art. You're doing it. Your favorite character you're drawing. And then another person puts out a software. They put your artwork through it. And then they upload your piece of artwork. What did they call it? They call it a new reignited, a rendition, or they give it some new word. Right? Yeah, there you go. And they say, look at my artwork. Beautiful. But it's yours. So you put every human thought into that. You put every scribble from that pencil. You put every scribble from that pen. And all this dude did was develop a software. He didn't even develop. It was a team of people. Develop a software. They uploaded your artwork into it. And it got more props than yours ever got. How do you feel about it?
I would go live with that and I would explain what happened and be like, you need to support me and not support the other guy. Because at the end of the day, I mean, kind of everybody pirates, pictures, music, gaming, movies. Look at Walt Disney; they're the biggest pirates of them all. They're pirating old open domain storybooks, and then they get pissed off when someone downloads their movie.
Nah, he preaching. They do. They get like, oh my God, you downloaded my movie. Let me send you a court summons. You're gonna show up in court suing you for it. That is true. And one thing I've noticed with big business is that they seem to have a team of individuals who know how to abide by the laws, and also they find loopholes. So when it comes to even AI, I found it very weird that years ago a lot of people were investing in AI, right? And a lot of people still to this day. Oh gosh, I can't think of that Shark Tank guy, Kevin O'Leary, right? Kevin O'Leary was one of those people that, crypto's gonna be this and that, and now he's the biggest advocate for it.
Oh,
You know,
I got something to add. I don't mean to cut you off to this AI
oh yeah,
story.
let's go.
There, I was listening to a old video about gaming PCs, building rigs and stuff, and they're saying, in the next few months or a year or so or whatever, there's going to be another GPU shortage, not for mining, but for doing AI. That's going to
Damn.
force the GPUs to go up in price again, which is fucked up
I'm
because
gonna say
people,
this. That
yeah,
sounds kind of true. That sounds kind of true. Like,
because you need all that power to do the programming.
yeah, I'll give you a prime example. I run a website. My website, let's say, is a clothing company, and I don't have a bunch of employees. I'm a family business, so I might have me, my wife, maybe my one of my daughters, right? So it's very difficult for us to sustain all these amounts of orders. We now can look at a third party software that provides an AI alternative, which means now when you come to the website, you click on the link and you're able to talk to AI. You're actually able to get a lot of the answers to the questions you ask, and it also could link to our system and report back order ID numbers, information. It can do verification. You know, this actually provides you with more time to doing your day-to-day life. Right now,
Yeah,
I got a business, I got my online going, but now I can now go to a conference and sell things in person while I got my AI selling things on the back end.
yeah, and people are getting lazy. The reason why they're getting lazy with the AI is, when I first opened up the restaurant, it was super busy for dining. When you open up a new business, super super busy. Then you go into your normal states of busy and slow times, like any other business.
Yeah, it does. And I would say
Restaurant and what?
no, and
You
I
there?
would say you're right. Continue. You broke up a little bit, but continue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll have Google's AI. I'll talk to them like booking reservations for customers. Like, I mean, it's that like people are that lazy. They won't even call the restaurant. They'll just press the little call button on Google Maps, and I'll be talking to the AI system. Like, okay, we're your reservation now. And it's just like, oh my God, you're that lazy.
Oh
You can't
shit.
call the restaurant.
Yo, and I will say this, man. One thing I like I told you, I'm a big advocate, right? So I always try to find the next big thing for AI. And I always encourage everybody, if anybody in the chat, if you know anything AI, shout that shit in the chat. Because I'm hitting it up. All right. But a couple of things I noticed was Trip Note AI, which you can actually go and say, hey, for instance, I can say, hey, I'm taking a trip to Phoenixville, Pennsylvania to go see my man Joe. You know, can you give me some stops in between that I could stop at? And I'm a big chicken eater because I'm a Afro ignorant motherfucker. Okay. So I want the best fried chicken on my ride. Give it to me. And it will literally say, 7:15 a.m. You're going to wake up, you're going to get up, you're going to go start driving, you're going to arrive at your destination at 11:15 a.m. where they open at 11. You'll be able to get your fried chicken right on time, and this way the fried chicken's best hot. And then once you leave from there, you'll go ahead and drive another 8 hours and you arrive to the chicken coop, which is the best fried chicken joint in town. And you can get your fried chicken there. And you can go, it gives me a fried chicken damn itinerary. Like
Yeah,
this crazy.
it's crazy.
And I'm not gonna lie, big advocate. But one thing I worry, Joe, I'm gonna give you an idea. Game competition.
Oh
Mm,
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
let's talk.
There's gonna be indie developers
Yup.
creating really great games. But here's the deal, they're gonna look like shit though. It's gonna look like Nintendo games. You know, like from back to like 6-bit, 8-bit. All of these great storylines, this great gameplay, but meanwhile it's like you're playing fucking Pong.
Hey, that shit gonna be soulless. It ain't gonna have nothing in a human element related. It's just gonna be yeah, but no lie, programming, making games, everything
Yeah,
with
if they could implement AI into programming, like to actually build like a AAA title game, we're gonna get some great games. I'm not lying to you. We're gonna get some great games.
you for that shit. Look, I ain't gonna lie, Joe. I'm kind of with you on that, man. I might be down, but one thing that I think about, right, and that hurts. Like as I laugh about this because I'm a little bit tempted too, but I think about those developers. You know what I mean? And we did E3, right? We sat down with some people. We asked some
Yeah,
people some
that was
questions.
awesome.
Yeah, that was. And speaking with developers, just imagine if all of them didn't have jobs.
Yeah.
What would they do? You know, like all you could do is manage the AI. And I feel like a lot of that's the scary part. And I would say even for me, a lot of people don't know I work in the IT field. And like I said, I deal with insurance software. And the great thing about my job is that I'm customer facing. So a lot of times I'm speaking with customers and customers hate robots. As you figured out,
Yeah.
we call these lines and they're like, if you want to speak to an agent, press 9. And then you press 9, it's like, beep. Okay, before you speak to an agent,
Let
please.
me try to help you.
Yeah. And then you tell them like, agent. You screaming at the thing,
Oh, yeah.
agent, motherfucker, agent. And now the thing's like, we'll get you an agent in 1 moment. And they put you on a 30-minute hold. It's like, so I understand, but you're right. It's like a gift and a curse. Now, one thing is, it's so sad that I'm a Microsoft fanboy. Joe, I'm going to tell you, when you're a fanboy, sometimes you got to ride with things that ain't even right.
Even though you know it's bad, you got to ride with it. That's how I'm with Sony.
You know that shit ain't right in your heart, man. You like every day you going to bed, you tossing and turning. Can't get no sleep at night, man, because I'm sitting
It's like the PS5 with the liquid metal in it. Like we pretend it's not there.
Yo, you ain't lying, man. Which, by the way, my man Magnus, I believe, no, it was MGR, sent me like 2 more pictures of that.
Yeah, he was sending me some pictures too of micro gaming repair. Yeah.
Yo, those are crazy. So you're right. It's just the same thing. It's like, but I can say one thing I can say with Chat GPT is that if you go through, there is an actual guide for those who don't know. If you go through the guide and actually read it, there's like so many things you can do. It can even write code, like we mentioned.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, if there's certain things you want to do with Python script, even in the Switch scene, we deal with a lot of homebrew. Maybe you want, a specific firmware to do something. You know what I mean? You can actually write the script there.
Well,
Even if you don't know. Yo, hey, PKOS. PKOS, baby. Chat GPT. Right, make that shit happen, man. But now the reason I really want to talk about it because it was so much going on in the news with it. There was one section where Kirby was actually being drawn flying the planes for 9/11. Right?
Oh, wow.
That's a big thing for AI right now. Okay. And speaking of, we against the algorithm. I don't give a damn about the algorithm right now. So we about to pull it up. I'm about to just see the pictures because I actually haven't looked at them, but I know it's on my radar, right? So let's go ahead, click it. There we go. Right there. So these are the images right there. There's a couple of them. Now, I want to say condolences to everybody that lost their life in 9/11. I was very close. I lived in Jersey for 6 years. My man Joe was out in the East Coast, man. That shit was no joke. Yo, Joe, I'm gonna just say, man, and I'm gonna ask you this, okay? Because these are some of the images. I'm gonna just put them up on screen, right? This is what your AI doing. This is what your AI doing, right? You folks don't give a damn. Internet don't give a damn. They don't got no names. They don't care, right? So this is what they do, all right? Joe. 9/11 was something else. Now, I remember I was in Illinois at this time. I had moved that year from New Jersey. I was in Teaneck, New Jersey. Shout out to Bergen County. But I moved to Illinois, back to Illinois. But I remember when that happened, I walked in the gas station in Illinois. And I might have you paint it how it was there, but I'm going to just paint it in Illinois. Walked in the gas station. All right, I'm just sitting there. I'm getting some shit. It was a white dude, buying something. He's like, "Yo, we gonna get them motherfuckers," and he dapped me up. Yo, he dapped me up so hard, Joe. I thought this was my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's it. He said, "We gonna get them motherfuckers." He dapped me up. I said, "Oh shit, we getting them motherfuckers. Come on, hell yeah, we all in this." And it was the first time I seen. It didn't matter. Okay, I don't give a fuck. You American, we gonna get them motherfuckers.
Oh, definitely.
How was it for you when that happened? How was the atmosphere, people around you?
Well, here I have a different story for that. You're older than I am, so I was in school. I believe I was in 8th grade. I don't remember. It was in social studies class. We all get sent home. And we're wondering, why are we getting sent home? They're not telling us what happened. Then
Mm-hmm.
when we get home, like our parents told us, hey, the Twin Towers went down, you know, a lot of people lost their lives and everything. And it's just like, it was just a total shock. I mean, when we were kids, Nick, I mean, we get 100 feet of snow and like, no, you're staying in school all day. Now you get a little bit of rain. Oh, we got to send everybody home. There's a little bit of rain outside.
Yo, one thing John would say, I would just say, I will agree with you on that. Let's just go through some of the things. Like, yo, we were playing straight football. Our
Yep.
vending machines had real snacks. You know what I mean? We didn't have all these health conscious ass snacks. We was getting all the nasty shit. There was grandma cookies, gummy snacks. We was getting all that. Yes, we had the Debbie's, we had little Debbie, we had everything, man. And now you go in there, it's baked Lays. You know what I mean? You get the baked Cheetos. You don't get the regular cookies. You get the sugar-free Lornas. You know what I mean? It's not the same. And you're right.
And I remember, like, with the 9/11 thing, I don't know if you remember or not, but like for like the past like 1 or 2 years, everyone was wearing American flag shirts. That was back then, before the American flag means different things to how it means different things today. If you're wearing an American flag shirt now, oh, you're a racist, you know, you don't like colored people, you know, you're a Republican. It's like you can't even like wear that without like offending somebody that you don't want to offend deliberately.
You speaking facts, man. You speaking facts right now. Like, yo, you ain't lying, man. If I'm a black guy, if I walk in with a shirt that got the American flag, he Republican.
Yeah.
It don't even matter. Joe, it don't matter. Joe, he wearing the American flag, he Republican. Hell no. How you like America? I'm black. You shouldn't be liking America. We go through a lot of shit. Okay, you shouldn't. Man, well, damn, bro. Shit, that's all I know. I can't help it if I love the shit. Damn. All right, yeah, I got problems. My ass has been racially profiled. Hell yeah, I was mad as a motherfucker too. Okay, but shit, I'm glad I'm here because my ass got caught stealing a Snicker bar here. My ass can see the light of day. My ass got caught stealing a Snicker bar in Dubai. I ain't got no fucking arm. Okay, so it's like, hey, all right, be happy with America. Like, I don't give a damn what everybody say. All right, I'm built different on that level, but I'm with you on that. It seems like growing up, we were able to say, I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under law. Like, you said that shit with proud when I was a kid. I didn't even know slavery happened when I was a kid. Like, I was just thinking shit was hunky dory. Oh, I pledge allegiance to the flag. This goddamn country is the best. Hell yeah. Didn't even know about slavery. You know, I ain't know about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But regardless, I'm one of those people that's kind of sick in the head because I do believe I'm here for a reason, and all those sad, fucked up things that happened led to me. And if they didn't happen, I might not be here. So I think of things differently. I actually am glad things happen and not glad that like slavery happened, right? But I'm glad that I'm here and I'm able to get the knowledge I am and I'm where I am right now because of all those things. So, you know, everybody looks at it differently, but I will say right now in this country, I can guarantee you, Joe, AI would take over.
Oh, yeah.
AI will be running everything. AI will be running Hollywood. AI will be running gaming. AI will be like AI's going to run everything. As far as gaming, I mean, AI could tune up everything. It could tune up the writing, right? Anytime. Now, one thing I want to say with tune up, I do not believe AI can write better than humans. I do not believe that. I think human.
I know. I disagree to that. My writing skills is horrible. You know, it's like, no, AI can write really good. Here's the deal, too.
I ain't mad at it.
I think what's going to happen like 50, 60, 70 years, AI is going to get so smart they can put it on the assembly lines to work on cars, to, you know, work in restaurants, and to actually almost be like an artificial person controlling a piece of machinery or a forklift or whatever. You know?
Now, Joe, that's
my biggest question is, though, if that does happen, let's say AI controls all types of jobs and stuff, how do people live and how do people pay for things? It's not working anymore.
Good idea. Now, Joe, this is one thing I've went over many times with others, discussed. It is something that nobody knows. But one thing I will say is that every time we had a leap in technology, there has been an opening of jobs. So I can't say that the opening of jobs will be a higher percentage, right? Or will it be lower? But what I can say is that every time we had some technological boom, whether it be computers, right? When we came computers on, there was no IT guy. At one
Yeah.
point, there was not an IT guy. It was a phone guy. Okay. That's what he was. He was the phone guy. He came and fixed your phone cords. He did electrical work. He could help with that. But now you started getting Ethernet lines, guys who can come from. Remember, we had the cable guy who was just at the pole. Now we got
Yep.
a lot of these guys who are being trained from the pole down to the home. And, we got so it's a lot of streamlining the process where we had to go through a lot of the nitty gritty. So I do think they will be good in the end. But one thing I agree with you on that you said is that the assembly line. One thing that I always worried about is any individual working a job where, and we've all been there, all right, we've all been jobless at some point, so nobody's better than the next man.
Yeah.
Um, where you walk into like a temp agency and they say, temp agency asks you the basic things. Can you walk? Can you pick up a box of about 50, 60 pounds? Can you stand for long periods of time? Right? If that's pretty much it. Because a lot of these warehouse jobs, we might have you moving a box, we might have you pushing a box through a machine, we might have you, and it's not much more than having a human body do the action. And
Yeah.
you just said AI, which I 100% agree with you, 120%. I think that is coming because if I can invest $1 billion to save myself 10 billion over the course of 5 years.
And also think about how efficient that would be, let's say for Amazon. They would be the first ones to jump onto it, guarantee it. You get your packages within the same day because thanks to our, 10,000 AI bots, everything can get done in super seconds
And
until it gets hacked and everything breaks the system.
And Amazon is one that I don't know. I've never seen this, but people have quoted the Amazon drones, right? That would,
You ever seen one in real life? That's got to be pretty cool to see, though.
yo, I can't, I still don't believe it, Joe. Like if they show, I've seen it, like people have put it on the internet. So I've seen it internet wise, but I've never seen like, yo, imagine you just outside and you just look in the distance, like, what the hell is that? And it's like, and it's flying right towards you. You're like, what the hell is this? And it sets the box down. Like, then it looks at you and takes a picture. Takes a picture of the box and it, because you can see right now, there's going to be some douchebags. Go, oh, the Amazon drone. Oh, I got it.
Sweet. People like us be stealing and be hacking it.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Let's hack it, dude. Oh man, we're gonna send it back to Amazon. It's always gonna be somebody.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be somebody. But I will agree. Amazon has used AI. Amazon is a huge advocate of AI. They're another company they're pushing forward with AI. Facebook, Meta, okay, pushing forward with AI. I don't think any other company is not pushing forward with AI. Even the company I work for has pushed forward with AI, buying their own version of AI that they can continue to build on, that it continues to learn different products of my job. You know what I mean? So like, I almost thought, Joe, should I buy my own AI? Like every time we do these podcasts, right? We can be having the AI remember everything. So then when we ready to talk shit, like, all right, AI, we about to bring you on. I taught my AI to debate everything.
That'd be epic. That would be epic.
Yes, I agree. Now the AI is like, no, Nick, you are wrong because, and it starts stating facts from the internet. And I got to fight that shit. I ain't going to win. Like this shit got unlimited resources.
No, dead specimen will give him a run for his money.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you. There's something be like, no, what you don't know is that at the bottom of the website, if you look really close, it says blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, dead specimen, go. But I really worry that a lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. Joe, how far do you think the job losses will go? As you yourself,
I would say 80 to 90%. Has to be.
Yeah. So let's go through 80-90%, right? That's a lot of jobs. So let's just go through some jobs, right? Fast food, McDonald's,
Food, landscaping people, uh,
landscaping.
assemblies, all the major hands-on automotive,
That's right.
you know,
Delivery drivers, truck
delivery
drivers,
drivers, that's a big one. Also stocking people that stock stores and stuff.
stock,
Yep.
store. Shit, we just went through a whole bunch of industries.
Definitely the mail system, how the mail gets
Yeah.
sorted and shit like that.
Hell.
And that'd be more efficient. AI with the mail would be much better than a human being.
And we didn't even start talking about writing and television. Like we can start talking about
Oh, yeah.
writing plots, visual work, special effects. Like, yo, what avenue can AI not touch?
Creating people.
I like that. You're right. Because one thing AI cannot do, can't give birth. Can't now AI may be able to explain birth, may explain everything that it deals with,
Yeah,
but
but it can't create
AI,
a person.
yeah. So Joe, let me ask for you. Now this is Chelsea. Hold on. Nick said, "What if one day they have full restaurants with machine cooking all the food?" What, Joe? I did say that. I did. Yeah, damn, my
Yeah,
bad.
you did.
Yo, I forgot. Now, let me ask Joe, as you being someone in the restaurant industry, one thing that I've considered, and I did mention, is that if you could have a machine to, let's say, do simple processes, boil a hot dog is something very simple, right? Air fryers can do that. So maybe that can be done in 5 minutes. Simple can be done in a machine. You start getting more difficult when you start talking about things like, look, give me some restaurant dishes, Joe, that you think.
Like making a homemade raviolis, mixing the dough, filling the raviolis, pinching them, getting them pre-packed from the freezer, cleaning and cutting chicken, prepping that. Doing
Now,
the
Joe,
bakery items uses a lot of different ingredients, a lot of different ways of baking it and cooling it down and cutting it and decorating it.
damn, you know what? Yeah, you're right. So, Joe, do you think that, like you said, ravioli, right? That's anything that deals with something where you're dealing with
That's a multiple
fresh
step
dough.
process.
Yeah, exactly. So you would have to create a system that specifically does it for that item. So if it was ravioli, you would need to create a system that could crimp the ends of raviolis exactly how they're typically done, which wouldn't work for other foods, right? That's not going to work for chicken. That's not going to work for, you know what I'm saying, anything else.
Yeah.
So it would require a robust system. Joe, do you think, because right now we've seen Mr. Beast, we've seen others come up with these, how do you call them? Internet kitchens. All right.
Yeah.
Would that be the good term for it?
Yep,
Internet kitchen.
internet connections. Yep.
Now, Joe, have you ever been offered an internet kitchen? Like,
No,
has it ever come across?
it
Okay.
looks pretty cool though. I've seen them like make hamburgers and fry stuff. Simple tasks. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool though.
this is what I would think, right? And this might be something, Joe, I might need to look out for. Hey, I might need to put in the word. Hey, Mr. Beast, get Joe some of them burgers, man. Let him get some of that money you getting over there, man. You getting billions. But one thing I thought of is that if you have someone that is reputable as Mr. Beast, and he says, "Hey, I'm gonna send you 1,000 of my burgers. This is the steps we typically do to prepare them, and this is how you serve them." You're a chef. That's easy. That's like if somebody gave you ground beef and said, "Joe, make me a burger." Like that, you
Yeah.
like, what? A burger? That's done. Like, what are you talking about? So do you think that AI will come to the point where it could even hit your restaurant?
I would say so, yeah, because it could do like the easy prep work. Like let's say these machines do happen, but it's the infancy of it. Like it's not there
Right.
yet, but it's doing it. It can clean the floors. It can stocks things instead of me stocking it. It can clean the walk-in. It can make the restaurant so much more cleaner because
Mhm.
it will be cleaned like every day or every hour. Definitely getting the prep work done, cutting vegetables, putting them inside the containers, labeling and dating it, and
You're right.
doing all that tedious work that takes hours to do. Like, for instance, for me cleaning a kitchen on Sundays, I do my deep cleaning. I clean the kitchen at 7 o'clock. I don't get done until maybe like 3 or 4 o'clock, or maybe even later, cleaning the kitchen. That was an AI cleaning bot, would be fucking epic.
Yeah, you just had you turn that shit on like, all right, I'm gone, y'all.
Yeah.
Hang out. Oh, hey, oh,
People would live better lives with that AI cleaning bot.
yeah, my bad. Every time we got followed, yo, I set up so much shit, Joe. My bad. I got songs for when followers come. I don't even know I set this shit up. You know what I mean? So all I know is somebody following that shit say, oh, hey, oh, hey, it's just going in my head. Hey, shout out to my man Kazi801 for following, man. Appreciate you, Kazi, tuning in, man. But Joe, do you think that, and I'm gonna ask this, Joe. You're a person. I tasted your food, man. Your food is fucking wonderful.
Thank you.
Say it's delicious. The entire family like it. My daughter still. Joe's food was so good. You know how the little kids they don't forget shit. You know what I mean? They be, oh, I
And
remember.
little kids don't lie; they tell you the truth.
Oh yeah, little kids. This how little kids lie. They be like, it's okay. That's a little kid's lie, right?
Yeah.
Nah, she said, oh, it's good. If they're okay, that's a fact, right? For you, Joe, could you ever see a place where you could have a specific item that you could start utilizing AI, where you could say, hey, AI, I would like for you to create me a recipe of a burger that is similar to other burgers, but give me a special recipe. Is AI something that you ever thought about in your restaurant, or do you think that is taking it too far, like taking the human element out of cooking, right?
Well, I've never thought about that. That's a good idea. I've had dreams about certain foods and whatever from being stressed out so much and being in the restaurant so much. I actually created menu items from that, from dreams. And AI is a dream that you can recruit the data from. That's how I look at AI. It's like when you're sleeping or whatever, you think of all these weird things and weird scenarios and weird stories. That's like what AI is, except you have the information there, one to one.
No, you're right, man. And one thing I say is like I try to not be this big, like, oh, AI is great, because I think about my family. I think about people I have in my family that have warehouse jobs.
Yep.
I think about them losing their jobs and they're not in the position to where they can just get another job like that. You know what I mean? And that sucks. So that point, I want to say that I'm not for that, and I don't think AI should be taking jobs.
No, it shouldn't.
But
But here's the deal: if this does happen, the government needs to do something. Maybe put a regulation. Say, hey, AI can do the job better than a human being can, but you can only have, let's say, 10 of them working at once, and you need to hire 10 people. So if your business needs 20 employees, you need to have 10 AI and 10 human beings.
Okay, all right, I like that, like a balance.
Yeah, they have to have some type of law, but it will happen. We will have no more paper money, and AI is going to take over everything because it's happening little by little. We're in like the biggest world that's changing. I mean, it's changing so quickly with everything.
Right. Yes. Now, Joe, we could be on AI. I kind of want to talk about AI all day, but I'm gonna chill off. I'm gonna chill off, Joe. Let's switch it, man. Let me ask you, Joe. Fighting games, man. Me and you, we play fighting games, man. If I asked you, Joe, right now, out of all fighting games, which genre is your best fighting game? Like, is it Street Fighter? Is it Mortal Kombat? Is it Soul Calibur? Is it Dead or Alive? Is it Guilty Gear? Is it Samurai Showdown? Like, if I had to ask you right now, Joe, number one fighting game franchise, you got to live with it.
I
What
would
would you
say
pick?
probably the King of Fighters for the Neo
Mm.
Geo.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good one, man. That's a good one because King of Fighters has a huge, diverse array of characters, right? So you got your grapplers, you got your players who are projectile type, teach you at distance. You got your aggressive types. But man, Joe, if I had to honestly say, man, it's crazy for me to say.
Yeah,
Let's say Soul. I don't want to say it, Joe. I was gonna say Soul Calibur, but I know I want Tekken 2. I want Tekken and Soul Calibur. It's so tough. If I had to pick, it would just be those two. It'd be Tekken and Soul Calibur. I'd be stuck because Tekken, I feel like, gives me everything I need, but I feel like Soul Calibur gives me that motion. You know, Soul Calibur, you can roll around. You can kind of,
that was a major game for the Dreamcast when that got ported. Soul Calibur.
It was, man, and big Soul Calibur guy, man. So I had to just ask that real quick. Now, my man, Muprasa said any job that is in customer experience space should never be given to AI, as it will cause a lot of security and privacy issues. Now, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna leave that up for a second. I'm gonna leave that up because, like he said, it will cause some security. Now, one thing I will say is that I will agree to a certain extent because one thing AI cannot determine is your intent.
Yeah.
Right? AI doesn't know if you're coming to steal information or to be an honest customer. Right? AI is going to treat that request the same, regardless if you're a thief or an innocent person. So that's kind of the problem with AI, right? Versus if I'm on the phone and you're like, oh, I need this information. And then you get it wrong the first time, the security question, I might be like, sir, I'll give you another chance. But if you say something off and you're sounding weird, I can gauge that. AI might be like, I'm sorry, that first question was wrong. Try again. You know what I mean? And you try again and you get it. You know what I mean? Now you're in. So I do believe there's some security concerns also with AI. Let's say, hey, I forgot my password. And AI goes, okay, well, your email address is Nick Moses 05. And it gives the email address, right? Now this dude got my email address. All he had to do was call the number and ask AI, hey.
Yeah.
So I do believe there are a lot of loopholes in AI that we're not familiar with. Now, Joe, as far as AI with customer experience, how has your experience been dealing with companies with AI?
I'd rather have somebody else do it than me. I'm not really good with customers. I mean, I kind of am, depending on how busy and how irritable I am for the day. Sometimes I just want to go off at them like that. I'm like, well, I'll give you an example. On the Facebook page, on my Dante's page, right? I have a special going. It's a large pizza. It's a large 3-cheese pizza for $8. Not one, not two, not three. Blah 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 blah. Oh, so I get 3 cheese pizzas for $8. I'm like, no, it's a 3-cheese pizza for $8. Sometimes I want to strangle people. I just had a lady yesterday ask me, oh, I'll take the 3 cheese pizza special. So I get 3 pizzas with 3 cheeses on it for $8. I'm like, no. It's a 3-cheese pizza for $8. Get one of them. I even put that in the captions. You get one of them. No, I'd rather have AI take care of it.
Yo, the reason I'm laughing, I'm trying not to laugh too hard, but you know what this made me think of? This made me think of this episode of Martin where Cole accidentally he printed out the wrong coupon, and they usually have buy one get two free.
Yeah.
It was like buy one get 4 free or something. So customers came in there like, yeah, I want to get the buy one get 4 free. Like, yo, at some point, as a human being, you got to realize, man, that damn, how they making money? You can't be making money selling 3 pizzas for $8, man. You literally broke even. Like that's all you might lost.
No, you'd be in the negative by like $5.
Them folks told you I want 3 pieces for $8. Now, Joe, let me ask, man, because you're customer facing, and it's funny for me. But when a customer presents that to you, like, how do you? Because I'm very, customer service. Like, I'm like, oh, I apologize, ma'am. That's mistaken. We actually wrote that wrong. It's actually $8 per piece. It's not 3 pieces. You know what I mean? They go, oh, okay. How do you handle that when customers are like, because you get some people that's like, yeah, I got the 3 pieces, okay, for $8, and I got like they try to breeze over that because they want them 8 pieces real quick. You know what I'm saying? Or the 3 pieces. How do you handle that?
I envision myself strangling them first, And I tell them, no, it's one pizza. It's $8 with 3 cheeses on it. Oh, okay, I understand. I thought it was too good to be true. You're damn right, it's too good to be true.
Yeah, that's like you going to McDonald's, man. They like, yo, we got 4 quarter pounders, $4. Yo, that's something up with that shit, man. That's mad cow disease beef or some shit. Like, ain't no way in hell
But you know,
McDonald's had a quarter pounder for $5 and they selling 4 for $4. Nah,
you know,
I ain't.
being serious, Nick, people have gotten more stupid.
Yeah, I agree. No, I totally agree to that. I totally agree. I think people actually, I just don't think they read through or research things enough nowadays because everything's so quick, fast fed that a lot of times people go through and they see coupon, buy one, get one free. I'm buying it. There's fine print, right? We grew up at the age of fine print. We watched those infomercials back in the day, all right? And the infomercial had all the fine print at the bottom. We paused it. Bam, let me read that. Okay, this is only available for customers in Hawaii and Alaska. Okay, all right, that ain't me.
Yeah.
All right, they almost got me. Woo, I had to read that. But nowadays, people don't care about the fine print. Fine print is not a concern. I don't want to say for everyone, but it seems like the majority of people will see your ad. They will not read the word for word. They will just look $8. I'm looking at this picture and it shows 3 pizzas. So Joe, you got $8 right here. I didn't read a word. I'm sorry. I seen the number 8 with a dollar symbol, and I seen 3 pieces in your image. So I came. I'm here today. I need those 3 pizzas for $8. Now, when you actually had a person that tell you, I knew that was too good to be true.
Yeah, because you know what? It's that people don't think with common sense. I'll give you another example, right? People telling me, "Oh, is this enough to feed? How many slices are in a pizza? There's 8. That's traditional. Oh, how many are in the extra large? 8. Well, that's not enough to feed the people. Well, obviously you can't afford to feed the people.
Yo, Joe, I'm done, man. Did you have hold up. So this what they was expecting, Joe. This shit is funny, man. So they were expecting you to say, yo, how many slices come with the extra large? 12. How many come with the double extra large?
All we have
24.
to ask is, what we have to ask is, can you double cut it? But at the end of the day, if I take a large pizza and there's 100 people and I come to 100 slices, you still can't afford to feed them.
Yo, man, this is so funny, man. I'm not gonna lie. That is hilarious because I just thought about that. Like them folks just asked you, like, how many slices? Yo, I would have broke that down instantly, man. Like, yo, first question I would have asked you is, do y'all cut every piece in the same amount of slices? Right? That get the answer right there. You ain't got, yeah, we cut every piece in 8 slices. All right, cool. Well, let me get the extra long.
I got a good one for you. Then we'll get back onto the topics we're talking about. So I had this happen 2 times in the same year. I want to give the person a sticker. So during the holidays, the lady calls me up. What's the difference between a large pizza and an extra large pizza? I was cranky and irritable that day. You know what I said? One's bigger than the other. And she replied back, well, obviously. I said, then why did you ask the question?
This shit is hilarious, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Some questions, man, you just want to like. I ain't gonna lie, Joe. I get those too, man, because I deal with a lot of customers too, man. I get like, yo, my biggest one is like, okay, ma'am, I need to connect to your computer. If you can open the internet for me. What's the internet? I'm like, oh my fucking God. How do you work? Like, you're literally connected to our cloud environment. You're on the internet, chick. I want to tell you, how do you ask me? What's the internet? Your life, your phone is the internet. You got it in your pocket. Like, you literally are walking internet. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, so I understand the frustration. right? So then I got to explain. I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to explain it in not so technical
Yeah.
terms, right?
Press the
And I'll
little
say,
blue fucking button.
yeah, there you go, right? There's going to be a blue E down there. That's going to be for Microsoft Edge. You may be using Google Chrome, which will be this. And, you got to be all PC about it. But I ain't going to lie, Joe. Like you said, some days you just don't be for it. You know what I'm saying? Like some days is not the day. And I'm going to tell you one, Joe. This is, I can't even believe I'm saying it. Yo, I had one. This was last week. No lie. This is a legit call that I had. I'm explaining to a customer why it is we do the things we do. She just does not understand. And I explained to her, well, ma'am, just to get you to understand in the more IT terms, it's very hard to be proactive because we don't understand the type of hardware a lot of people may be using. There's so many different manufacturers, so many different types of
Yeah,
software that
recipes for
we're going to
troubleshooting
run
an
into
issue.
bugs.
Yep.
Yeah, so we have to be reactive. We have to see what comes in and see the percentage and react to it. Guess what her answer was?
What?
That's not a good answer. That's literally what she told me. Bro, I got, she said, that's not a good answer. And I'm like, what you want me to lie? Okay, you're right, man. We should be proactive. And I'm going to write a message right now to our admin and our VP. We need to get right on that. And I agree, man. You're right. This shit ain't gonna work. We're gonna be messed up. It's gonna be 80% of systems not working instead of 20%.
Yeah, next time you say to fix the computer problem, okay, what you do is unplug the computer, take a towel and throw it in the garbage can and wait a few days. Then it will fix itself.
Yo, so when you said that, man, it hit home, man. It really hit home because I deal with that shit so often, but it's funny. Now, let me ask Joe, did you fulfill any of those? Did you give anybody 3 pizzas for $8? Like one time, did you was like, all right, I messed up.
If you read the ad, it says $8 for a 3 cheese pizza. And here's the deal.
Yo, where's this ad, Joe? Please, can I pull up this
It's on
ad?
the Dante's page. It's on the Dante's page.
I gotta go to Dante's page, and we gotta see this ad, Joe. How do people mix this up, man? Like it's literally, Joe. I know you. Nobody. The fact that people called you, man, and said, "Yeah, I want the 3-piece." Like, who in their right mind would think you get 3 full big ass pizzas for $8? Unless you gotta go on.
And it says right there, the 3 cheeses that come on this pizza is mozzarella, Monterey Jack, and Parmesan.
Oh God, man, this is hilarious, man. I got a Dante's. Damn, man, I'm hungry too. This should have been.
Yeah, I'll email you something to eat.
Yeah, you ain't lying. This shit looking delicious. I'm like, damn, man. All right, okay. So we pull up on straight. There you go. So let's go ahead, right? Nice pretzels, man. I love the pretzels. See, I see the pizza right there. Right,
yeah,
here we go.
Right there. On the left hand side.
3 cheese pizzas for $8 plus tax. 3 cheese. I don't know, Joe. That might. Joe, I stopped reading, Joe. I stopped reading right there, Joe. I stopped. I ain't gonna lie, Joe. I would have stopped. I would have tried to be like, look, man, I ain't read the rest. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It just said, hey. Yo, people are so lazy, bro. Because I promise, Joe, I would have did the same shit. That is so lazy. But let me go ahead. Before I would have called you and ordered, though, I would have read. I would have read everything. I would have said, you know what I'm saying? Bars 3 cheese pizza for $8 plus tax. 3 cheese pizza, Parm, mozzarella, Monterey Jack large, pizza for $8 plus tax. These are the cheeses you get. I will not take off different varieties of cheeses, so please don't. Yo, they be asking that, Joe. Like, can you use this cheese instead of mozzarella?
Yeah, no, they will. I'm not lying. You have to be so blunt with these fucking people.
It's not even funny. I would want to be a pizza business, yo. This is crazy. Like, yo, they'd be like, look, I'm allergic to mozzarella, so I only like cheddar. You can use a couple other ones, maybe a Sago or what some other ones. They give you some random cheese names.
Blue cheese, gorgonzola.
Yeah, gorgonzola and shit. You're like, what the fuck is this? All right, man. But nonetheless, like you said, you got right here. 1 large cheese pizza and boneless wings, barbecue, $16. That's a nice price, Joe. You got a good Good bargain,
That's
man. You get a
a
large
bingo.
pizza and the wings for $16. All right. Large pizza with the garlic knots. Shout out to the garlic knots. All right. Big shout out. But the large pizza, look, bam, 2 large pizzas.
Now,
Ah.
see, that one says you get 2.
Yeah, exactly. You get 2. Like if they would have comprehended, look, 8, right? And they said 3 large cheese. Like, okay, I got to do. Yo, they thought. Now I'm gonna say, hold on, I'm trying to envision if I was sitting at home hungry as hell, right? And I'm like, man, Dante's, we mess with the Dante's, baby. Shit, let's look at the menu. All right, let's go to the Facebook. Shit. All right, he got the large 3 cheese for $8 plus tag. Yo, they got 3 pizzas for $8, baby. I think. Hold on. Yo, look, I'm reading through. Hold on, I got 3 pizzas. Hold up. A cheese pizza for $8.99. 1 pizza, 3 cheese. Look, he trying to school him, man. He trying to let you know. Read, man. Read. He's saying, man, understand English language. That's what my man Magnus trying to say. All right. Go back to English class. Because it says here a large 3 cheese pizza.
Yeah.
$8. Not large 3 pizzas. Okay. It says a large 3 cheese. There's multiple cheeses you can use on the pizza. So there's a large cheese pizza for $8. Now I'm not gonna lie, Joe. I read that the first time. I thought 3 pizzas. I don't know why, Joe. I must be dumb. I got to be done with all of them, Joe. Because I said, damn. He got
There must be something in the air the government's releasing.
It's that COVID air, man. It's that COVID air, man. It hit me too. But yo, you're right. Rightfully so. It respectfully says there a large 3 cheese pizza. And yes, folks, you can use multiple cheeses on a pizza. So this pizza has 3 different types of cheeses for $8. Now, Joe, let me ask, how many people came in asking for the 3 pizzas for $8?
4. That doesn't count the people online.
Oh, snap, man. Oh, man. So, Joe, if you had to rewrite this, how would you rewrite it in the future, man? To avoid the confusion.
I would say, you stupid fuck, you get 1 large pizza with 3 cheeses on it. Just 1 pizza, not 3 pizzas.
Yeah, you got an eye. So you'd be like, 1 large 3 cheese pizza. Yo, you know what? Damn. And you know what, Joe? If there was a 1 in front of that, I guarantee everybody would probably not even thought that.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I don't know. No, I ain't gonna say that, Joe, because people are dumb. People are dumb. But 1 large 3 cheese pizza for $8 would say 3 cheese. Yo, Joe, this is so funny to me, man. I don't know why, man. People came by looking for 3 pizzas, bro. Like, I can imagine somebody ordered, they said, yeah, let me get 3 large cheese pizzas. You know what I'm saying? You go, okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Now, let me ask. I figure you give people the total before you hang up, right?
Yes and no. Depends how busy we are.
Okay, I understand that because you got to ring all that shit up. Okay, so rightfully so. So then you go, okay, 3 cheese pizzas, bam, okay, I have it ready for you in 20 minutes, bam. So then you go back, they come there, and then you go, okay, the total is going to be $27.65. And they look at you like, I got the 3 for $8. Yo, Joe, man, I'll be ready to choke people too, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Here's the deal. When somebody orders more than 1 of these, I tell them they're $8 each. And they say, I know that. Well, thank you for reading it.
Yo, all right, good. Good that you do that, man. Now, Joe, let me ask, man, what is the most ignorant customer you've had, bro? Like one of the customers that almost made you like flip your shit, man.
I don't know the guy's name. I forget what it was on the Facebook page. I posted my homemade cannolis, and the guy's getting pissed off. Oh, you don't make the stuff homemade, and you're making it the wrong way. And he tags a YouTube video guy how to make cannoli stuff, right? So what I do is I grab a SpongeBob meme, and I put "haters are gonna hate," because you have people that are just like that. You know, it's like, it's whatever. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Like, bro, what do you care? Like, you know what I'm saying? You all the way over there.
And I checked his Facebook profile. It's some bald headed guy on a bicycle. He's upset he's got no hair on his head.
Yo, that man. Oh, snap, man. Yo, I can't believe you said that man hated on you on the way you go. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Joe. I've been in YouTube for a while. I get a lot of hateration videos. I'm gonna tell you the one most I love talking about haters, man. Haters is like the highlight of my
Hey,
day.
they still give
Right?
you views and they still bring traffic to the page.
Yeah, exactly, right? My biggest haters that I had recently, which was my fault. Okay, I'll admit it was my fault, but I seen a lot of haters. 1980s gamer. I believe he has a YouTube channel, right? 1980s gamer puts up videos or like little shorts on Twitter. Doesn't post them on YouTube, just only Twitter, right? I see the video. I go, man, that's a classic game. You know what, man? Super Nintendo. You know, it was like Super Mario Kart or something. Post it on my channel. I grab it, snatch it, post it on my channel, right? I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and post that. Show love for all my retro gamer family. You know, we love that. 1980s gamer has his tag in there. So I feel like I'm giving credit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You in there, put it up, man. There you go. People will follow you too. All right. Yo, do you know all my comments was like, oh my God, you're just ripping 1980s gamer? Oh my God, you're so lame. 1980s gamer made that. Stop stealing 1980s gamer.
Yeah, but here's the deal. They didn't say that when you did the Gary story with all these billions of people.
Yo, preach, Joe. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
So guess what I did? I left it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's the
I
deal.
didn't really
You gave the guy's information. You said his information. I was watching this one fucking asshole. Oh yeah, somebody covered the Gary Bowser case, and it's like, oh, I don't know who it was, but you know, I got 2 million followers. Like, you stupid motherfucker, you know who it is.
thank you. And on top of that, Joe, it let me know what the internet is really about, man.
Yeah.
I learned it. I learned it at that very moment. Just to give you an idea, right now, I've made more money in sponsorships in the past month than I made in a whole year of YouTube, in a whole year of Twitch, in a whole year of TikTok,
Yeah,
in a whole year of
when
Twitter.
that went down, I was pissed off. I was telling my dad about that. I'm like, every time a video popped up Gary Bowser, I just copied and pasted your link, and I'm like, if you want to see the real interview and the real story of really what happened, you need to go to Nick Moses 05 YouTube channel, not watching
Yo,
somebody regurgitate what he was talking about.
yeah, and on top of that, Joe, we had interviews before the interview.
Yeah,
We had so many combos with Gary.
yeah.
Like, it was just,
Talking about
man, I
things being
can't.
set up.
Yeah, before it even went to all that. Now you know what's funny. I spoke to Gary earlier today. Shout out Gary Bowser. Man. Big shout out. I speak to Gary like I said, very often. Spoke to Gary today. And guess what?
What's up?
Everybody forgot about him now.
Yeah.
His GoFundMe it's been sitting still. Ain't nobody been saying nothing. Everybody forgot. That's how it is. It's kind of the way the internet goes. It's like waves, you know. It's
It's like
like,
high
oh, it's
school.
on you. It's like, there you go. I like that. It's like high school. It is. So I realized at that time, right? It was me, right? Who was being shown on some platforms. But really, guess what I said? You know what? It was us, man. It was all of us. It was us sitting here every damn day coming on the podcast. We got Dr. Specimen, our BBs, our Magnuses, our MGRs, our PKs. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Those are the people I care about.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. And once I start feeling like that made it better. You know what? You guys can have that, man. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have all those views. I'll be there. But when I get there, I'm gonna get there the right way.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get there by stealing everybody content and not showing love and just screw everybody. And I'm gonna be honest, for a while I felt like that. When they did me like that, I was like, we should just go ahead. But I didn't. I said, you know what? That's not in me.
And
It's
you know
not
what?
our
Those big YouTubers, they're so greedy. They won't even put the link. Like my one favorite retro YouTuber, Man Little Pixel, didn't even put the link. I mean, he said, yeah, Nick Moses 05 did the video. But it's just like, I mean, dude, it's like you have all these subscribers and everything, but it's like you won't put the fucking link to his channel. And I called him out on that. I don't care.
I said, yeah, and you know what? Truthfully, one of the things that I restrained from Joe, because it's very easy for me to talk shit. So I try not to talk shit about a lot of these people that I might be bumping elbows with
Yeah.
or having to work with in the future, right? Because I always say, hey, let's say somebody like I forgot his name, Mad Little Pixel. Let's just use Mad
Yeah.
Little Pixel, right? I never worked with Mad Little Pixel, but it's not out the realm. It's possible. Maybe it'll happen down the line. Maybe it won't. But I don't typically close the door on anything. There's also oh gosh, Mario,
I
Mr.
was going to
Mario,
say
right?
that. Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off or anything. He was saying, "Oh, I'm trying to get." I love Mr. Mario, by the way. Makes great
Yeah, Mr. Mario.
videos. He's like a couple of podcasts ago, a long, long time ago. I'm trying to get new people to interview for doing the gaming podcasts and stuff like that. I put in the comment, I'm like, you need to go check out Nick Moses 05. I'm like, it's a group of us. I can understand if you can't get all of us on there, but get Nick on there. We're really into hacking, into gaming. We're really knowledgeable and everything. I never heard back from him.
No, facts. Now, let me say the last thing I spoke with Mr. Mario about, because I holla at Mr. Mario, man. That's my guy. Like I said, when shit hit the fan, he's the only guy to retweet. You know what I mean? Everybody else scared. Mr. Mario retweet that shit. But the last thing I said is that I said, so I was checking in with him. He said he would definitely be down for a collaboration.
Yeah.
Right? Definitely be down. Would be cool to have you on a Mario's Minute episode at one
I listen
point.
to Mario's Minute a lot. Like every time you post something, I listen to the podcast.
So we have definitely talked about it. And one thing he mentioned, it was something he talked about at one of my old streams or something like that we laughed at, but Mr. Mario watches, man. I watch Mr. Mario.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I always go ahead and give shout outs. That's one of my biggest supporters. I represent him anytime he puts up anything. I don't give a shit if he talking about somebody I love. I retweet that shit because I don't read it. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Mario is one person I will never read his tweets. You've earned that loyalty from me, sir. Retweet. All right. If it come back on me, I'll be like, damn, Miss Mario, man, I didn't know you was. You know what I'm saying? We'll have that talk after. But just the fact he showed the loyalty, I agree. But Mr. Mario is another one that I could be on the podcast with him. A lot of these things, I will say, Joe, I've been stubborn on. I have this idea that I don't want to have to grow off the backs of others.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't want others to say, oh, man, he blew up because of me. Right. Or, oh, as soon as he hit me, that is my own thing. I had to get over that with everyone. Right. I remember starting the channel with all you guys. Right. I wasn't letting everybody be moderators or coming onto the channel. We didn't have Facebook pages, right, where people could do it was just very different. And now it seems like all you guys have been around so long. We know each other's lives. We know each other's families. We know each other got going on. So it's just a totally different thing now. So when I speak with Mr. Mario or you or BB or anyone else, it's a different feel than what it used to be.
Yeah.
Great feel, man. Now, Joe, I wanted to do 2 hours, man. We right at about to 2 hours. And I said, I'm going to go live. I said, yo, this is something different. And I'm going to ask you, Joe. I went live today with no subjects.
I didn't even get the notification. Did you go live on YouTube?
Yeah, I believe I'm live on YouTube. Shit, I think it went. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Restream said it sent a notification. So
wait, you went live like a few hours ago, like actually like this morning or this afternoon?
I did. I went live earlier. And see, that's kind of been the confusion. So I be going live a lot on Twitch, but I don't use Restream.
Oh, okay.
I use OBS. Now I can set up Restream to go through OBS. Okay, which I can do. But for the podcast, I don't. Which I might start doing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna start doing it.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons to each, right? The pro is that if I'm using the web-based side of it, I get all of you here. I can just click the button, bring you in. I can do all the chats, all that stuff. If I have you on the OBS side, I still have to open a Restream window anyway.
Yeah.
To bring people in, to do other things and do all that. And then I got my OBS I got to look at. So it's like 2 things I got to look at versus 1. So I kind of just do the web thing. Now, I want to bring in my man DJ.
Oh, there's the
DJ Money,
manager.
what's up?
Yo, what is up, man?
Manager in the
Yo, he's got his
building.
shirt on too. I see it.
I see it too. Look at him, boy. I see you looking fly, boy. Look at you, boy. Looking fly with that white, boy.
What's
Look at you.
up, guys? Joe, how
Man,
are
what's
you? Nick, always good to see you, sir.
yo, man? Thank you.
People
Man.
in
It's
the
good to see
chat.
you. Yeah, we chilling, man. We here, man. So, yo, DJC Money, man. I got a question to ask you, man. Have you ever used
I'm sorry. Before we
AI?
I'm sorry. Before we get started,
Talk to him.
I just gotta say, hold on.
Hey, you so macalicious with it. He said, I just gotta say, hold on. Ah, shit, that's crowd control. Hey, you got crowd control, man. A lot of people don't got that. Crowd control is like when you talking and everybody be quiet and you go see. That's the way you control the room. Oh, they go, oh, shit, that's crowd control.
Don't talk about me right now, okay? Because
All right, go ahead. What you got? You got the floor, man. I got Doc Specimen in the building too. I'm about to bring him in. What's up?
because yeah, bring him in. I want him to hear this. Because
All right, I'm gonna bring Doc Specimen, man. Let me go home, man. Yo, Dr. Oh shit, Dr. Specimen, man. Don't tell me you doing it again, man. It ain't bringing you in.
I mean, you can hear me.
Yeah, we can't see you though.
I don't have my camera on, man. I'm sick as fuck. I'm not putting my fucking ugly face on right now.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm still getting over it.
Let me see that face, man.
Man, fuck, you get eyes there. You get eyes. Hello. See, I'm a real person. I exist. You get the beautiful grain that is a fucking folding phone's camera there.
Ah, Dr. Specimen, how you doing, man?
I'm not doing too bad. I made a terrible financial decision. I bought a Pico Fly.
Ah, you bought a Pico Fly?
What version did you buy?
I don't know. It's the like HW Fly, but it has a Pico RP 2040 instead of the G32 chip that the SX ones had.
What made you buy it? Doc Specimen, what made you go out and make that purchase?
Well, we got a badass soldering setup at my college, and I didn't bring my hack switch with me, and I just basically was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can do this.
On that, man, I'm with you. That's some shit I do right there. Like, man, I ain't got my hack.
I'm probably going to set my switch on fire and probably the whole building, but you know what? It's worth the risk.
Dead Specimen, if you mess up the switch by accident, just do the Walmart swap or the Target swap.
I've had the switch for unfortunately I've had the switch for a while, and I've also switched the housing on it, so that shit ain't going back anywhere.
No, just switch out the motherboard. That's all you have to do is switch out the motherboard. You're all good. They don't fucking know.
Hey, Joe.
I'm not that kind of scammer, man. Sorry.
Hey, you know what? Respect, Dr. Specimen. I respect you, sir. And I love hearing someone who you're the type of human we need in this society.
I will say,
officer, we need you everywhere.
So last night I got bored, and so I took my switch apart, and I had never actually taken the little like plate off of the CPU. So I took it off and cleaned off all the thermal paste, and I shit my pants when I realized how small the caps actually are.
Yeah, they're really tiny. They're like
Hold on,
Hey, bro. Go on, DJC Money talk.
I've also probably contaminated like a good 50-foot radius of my desk in thermal paste, but whatever.
I know. I stay doing that. You know, I get it on my fingers and my thumb, and I just I just wipe it.
I probably got, because I ate a peanut butter and jelly right after I did that. I probably ate some thermal paste, honestly.
Peanut butter and thermal paste sandwich. I'm putting that on the menu, Nick.
I've done that.
That's called a Dead Specimen sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly and thermal paste.
No, peanut butter and thermal paste, no jelly.
Oh, no jelly? Okay, just peanut butter and thermal. I like the
He
thermal,
ain't
peanut
lying,
butter and
nigga. The
thermal.
thermal paste is just like,
That's it.
you know how bread is, man. Bread is one of those things that you like. If you got anything on your fingers, that shit is on bread.
That's,
You ate
that's
some
it.
thermal paste. I know I did too, man. I ate it, man. And
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie.
even better, even better. You gotta get the scoop all the liquid metal out of the PS5 to get the liquid metal and thermal paste.
Yeah, no, that's like you dip it in there, like with bread and gravy. You kind of like bread and
Fucking make poutine out of it. Instead of gravy, it's thermal paste.
Yo,
The
I'm not
gold
gonna lie.
brother.
At first, I thought that shit was a hoax.
I
Like
thought
PS5.
too.
I thought it was a hoax. My man MGR showed me like 6 pictures of PlayStation 4
And then
with the liquid metal dripping.
Enjoy your thermal paste and your
Oh,
Xbox,
man.
Nick.
Yo, the Xbox. Now I will say,
You wanna know the best part too? I am
Xbox 360 was, but it's bad. It's just as bad. Damn.
I am completely banking on my my college having thermal paste, because if they don't, I have to go to Best Buy.
Yo, you gonna be the best.
That's Desmond.
What's up?
What up?
What college you at?
I would rather not disclose that on YouTube.
Hey, DJ C Money said, "Hey, yo, man, what's your
Keep it in
room?
there, DJC money.
What's your
Hey,
credit
what's
card
the-
information? The 3 numbers on the back.
Hey, give me them 3 digits in the back of the call.
I will say though, I did just do some fucking study, and they're gonna send me like a $25 Amazon gift card. So I might just order some like thermal paste and Captain tape on Amazon, because I kind of need some.
I would, man. And I could say I was talking to Joe earlier about that, talking about first jobs, what you done as far as modding. And one of mine was soldering. Same thing, man. I had no idea about a lot of these things. I had no idea about flux.
I was so
Right.
pissed too, because I found out that Amazon actually, if you use the right keywords, you can actually find Pico flies on Amazon, but it's only the OLEDs and the lights. You can't find the originals, the original switches.
You telling me Amazon already faced that huge ass?
Well, so here's the thing though. Let me pull us far back, like years ago, when I had mentioned that what could have saved Team Executor's ass with all of this shit is if they had just shipped the fucking chips blank. And that's what they're doing with the Pico Flies now. They got the design, but I don't think Nintendo can copyright this design, because I don't think that the NAND connector, I might be wrong, I've never personally seen it before. I don't think that NAND connector is proprietary. It's rare. I've never seen it before, but I believe that the part number is Molex. I think Molex owns that part. So if that's the case, that's not proprietary. The solder points on it, those aren't proprietary. None of that's proprietary Nintendo stuff. And they're using a Raspberry Pi chip on it. They're not even using that obscure fucking GD clone chip that's a clone of STM's shit. It is completely legal. The chip itself is legal. We all know what you're using it for. But it has nothing. It's like a gun. Okay, I'll take this route. It's like a gun. You can't see a gun in my car and immediately assume I'm gonna go kill somebody. I might have that in my car because I'm gonna go to the shooting range, or it's just my self-defense handgun. You can't assume intent, and technically, you can't assume intent with these Pico Fly chips. They're just Raspberry Pi Picos, and I don't believe anything stops me if I wanted to be an idiot from buying one of these. They're literally the SX cores, just with the Pico RP2040 on it, and soldering lines to it and using it as a Raspberry Pi Pico to power a fucking windmill or something.
Yo, so what happened with you bought a Pico? What happened? What was the end of that story?
I just wanted to buy one. I'm still waiting for it. I bought it like a week ago. It's coming, China AliExpress type shit.
Yeah, it'd be 2-3 weeks.
Well, you want to know the best part too? Because for some reason they're only showing the U.S. shipping. I have no fucking clue where it is in China. They're only going to start telling me shipping updates when it reaches the States. And I actually messaged the seller on AliExpress. I'm like, hey, it's telling me like that it's got like US shipping or whatever. Like, is the shipping from China or what? And they're like, we already shipped the product. Please be patient. I'm like, okay, but thanks. Like, but fucking USPS is like we don't have any fucking clue what this is. We have a label. You want the label? That's all we got for you, buddy.
That's all they get. Hey, yo, I've been through that.
So is that because I'm assuming that I don't know about our DJ here, but I know Joe and you, Nick, you guys would be more familiar with this. Is this normal that like you don't see the China shipping, but you can see the?
Oh, well,
No, to give you an idea from my end,
well,
when I actually
I never
learned,
bought anything from AliExpress before, so I'm not sure.
the China trends,
tried
all the steps that happen in China actually happened on another website. I was able to track that with another tracking.
Was that Kainao?
Damn, I forgot the name.
Because I know on AliExpress they have their tracking like Kainao or whatever, however you pronounce it. But I even checking there, they're claiming it's shipping from the U.S., which I know isn't true, but it's showing only U.S. shipping, right? So I mean, I wouldn't be because what confuses me is I bought an RCM loader off of AliExpress and I got to see it go through China, and then when it reached the States, I got to see it go through the States. This is the first time I've ever seen it not show me it going through the States, and that's kind of why or going through China, and that's why I'm so confused.
That's really
That is
strange.
funny.
It's like they didn't provide the tracking number.
Well,
Yeah,
I do have
you
a
know,
tracking number, but it doesn't seem to realize that it has to go through China first.
Exactly. Yo, and that's the crazy thing because usually
China
there is
doesn't have
two
tracking numbers from what I've
once it gets to the States,
online.
there's another tracking number that it gets, and then
That's
you can
good.
follow up
That's
from
good.
the States.
That's good for 1 minute.
It's nasty work.
It's good for 1 minute. That's
Yo, DJ C Money, you got the floor. Take that shit.
yo. That's oh my god! I can't get my words out.
I love this one.
That's
Go
man.
ahead.
That's man.
He here. He
What's
here.
up? What's
He
up?
listening.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
So when you talk about shipping, I lost my train of thoughts.
That's fair.
Hey, that's our boss, man. He can do whatever the fuck he want. This is shit. He can goddamn, hey, forget that shit again, man. Go ahead. Don't even matter. You can get that shit 100 times, man. It's your show. Run this shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, now that real quick, now that I've derailed the conversation enough, what are we on about?
Nah, you're right. You're right. You did derail. So let me ask you this. So to bring it back on track, Dr. Specimen, AI. It's been a big thing I've been talking about. We have right now AI at the point where you have so many of the general consensus just hating AI, not really knowing the in-depths behind the scenes. And for me, I'm torn, right? I'm in an impasse here. I'm a huge advocate. I would say I'm more of a 70-30 type of guy. I'm more 70% for AI, 30% the other way. Now, that's because I'm leaning into a lot of the AI tools and I'm using them and I can see how they can enhance certain features of my life. But the common person will not be able to understand that because I, as like you, pretty tech savvy. So we can quickly pick up these instructions and quickly learn how to use ChatGPT, where someone who has no idea is at a disadvantage. Do you think AI is going to be a huge detriment to the American society? Or do you think it's going to come at an influx of more jobs and it's just going to be like anything else? That it's going to be more opportunities as well as others are being taken away.
Nick, I came on a little late because I didn't know that you were going to go live tonight. Can you fill me in on that? Please?
You ain't know I was going live tonight. Oh, man.
Listen.
This is horrible.
He's cutting
I'm
off filming again.
No. Check it out. I didn't hear the whole story. Can you fill me in on this, please?
Okay. So, no, that's good. And Dr. Specimen, so as far as AI, how do you feel with generative AI? Where is your stance on that? Where do you stand as being part of the young generation? Because I'm part of the older generation where I was using DOS and other things. And it's very rare you get people of my generation actually be an advocate for AI. I actually love AI. And I think that there's going to be more job opportunities. And I think other things are going to come. What do you think about AI and its effects on society?
I mean, I think I'm torn. I don't necessarily like it when it comes to creative. Nick just up and left.
I'm still here, man.
Oh,
Stay with
okay.
me.
I'm like, all right. Guess he doesn't care. No, I'm not as big of a fan of it when it comes to like creative stuff, right? So art, essays, news articles, that kind of stuff. I think that humans need other humans to be a part of creative work in order for society to just kind of like have a real connection with entertainment. It doesn't make entertainment as enjoyable when you know that no human had any direct affiliation with that media. And so I don't like it when it comes to media, but when it comes to something like trying to summarize something for your own personal use, right? Say you're someone like me, like maybe, I don't know, let's say Team Executor was like originally a, for the elites only group, and they had their instructions written like in text only. If I were to say, drop that into Chat GPT, and it was able to create art that like it took the words that was used and then was able to use Google searches to find like pictures of the chip, pictures of an open Nintendo Switch, that kind of stuff, and actually say create images of how to install an SX core, since we're already talking about that. I think that is amazing. That is one of the most powerful tools humanity's ever created. But I just don't want it destroying human creativity and creating a world in which we can only achieve entertainment out of stuff that is unable to be created by humans, number one, and number two, that we still can't get the same level of enjoyment because there's no effort put behind it.
Now, would you say, Dr. Specimen, that is currently kind of what's happening, right? There was a point where there was no GPS. There was just maps. And there was a point you couldn't say, hey, Google, take me to the nearest McDonald's. You actually had to ride down the street and find one or stop and ask. A lot of these things take away from the intelligence of people because we no longer now worry about, hey, there's 3 McDonald's in my town. We lean on Google to tell us that. Is this kind of the same reoccurring thing, or do you think this AI is like some next level?
I think it's next level shit. I think that it is a fully debatable point on stuff like Google Maps, let's say, or even Google in general, right? That one could argue making life easier is making people dumber or making people less self-sustaining or whatever argument you want to make. That is something I'm willing to have like a full-scale debate on. But I think that there is a more objective harm when you're now out of the realm of solving life inconveniences and flipping it into, now we don't even need to create entertainment for ourselves. Now we don't need to do our own research. Now we don't need to think for ourselves. We have an all-knowing artificial intelligence that is, by default unbiased, sure. That might be useful, but it's all-knowing, and we just ask it everything we want, and we don't have to do an ounce of research ourselves. We don't have to put in an ounce of effort ourselves for literally anything. If you're starving and you need to get to a place for food quick, if you need to get for, like, let's say a hospital, right? If someone's dying, I think that there's a certain level of morality that goes into, no, I actually think it is morally the correct thing to do to encourage the use of something like Google Maps to get to a hospital as quick as you can versus just deciding that you don't want to put your heart and soul into a piece of artwork, and instead you want to ask AI to do it, and then passing it off like you made it and selling it for what someone who made it themselves would sell it for.
No, I agree with you on that, man. And that's where I can see the different sides of it. Like you pointed, you got one side where you got someone with artwork who could be a douchebag, right? And just say, hey, I bring it to my company. Hey guys, I got the best new video game character. Here you go. Oh, I made it myself. I thought all night over this, and they really just used, AI versus where the other side, where I agree. If you don't have human interaction, you get things that are soulless. And a lot of people, like, let's just, I don't want to get too religious, right? Because I ain't trying to do all that. But the truth of the matter is that a lot of people have watched different or played video games, watched movies, and say it felt soulless. I've heard that many times. It felt soulless. It felt like it was a robotic, didn't have emotion behind it. And there's a lot of things in human interaction that we don't account for that deals with emotion and feelings. And that is something that I don't care. Computers can capture emotion and feelings, but never like a human can display it. Never.
Okay.
In a million years. Now, DJ C Money, you got something. Go ahead, DJ C Money. Go ahead. Get your shit off, man. Get your shit off.
Okay, there's Desmond, to your point about McDonald's. Or what's the unit that was talk about McDonald's?
What about McDonald's, man? What's up?
If you or Desmond that would talk about McDonald's, who was it?
I don't know. I think we both was talking about it. I don't know. But anyway, we go on. We both was talking about it.
I think it was more McDonald's in Illinois than
McDonald's in Illinois. See, you shouting out, man. Why you shouting out where we at, man? Why you ain't supposed to do that, DJ?
Listen.
Shout out to Illinois. I miss you guys.
Oh man, hey, I'm gonna be out your way, man. Not that long. Give me about a month. I'll be out your way. But you gone now, man.
This is what I want to know about my chest. All right.
Go ahead, get it off, man. Flamethrower.
Okay, you asked me how was I doing. Look,
how you doing?
Well, first of all, shout out to everybody that's on here. Okay.
Ran on the floor twice.
I ran on the floor twice.
Nick, do you play any games at all?
Yes, definitely, man. You know what? I'm gonna be honest, Joe. As far as when it comes to games, bro, Joe, man, I feel sad to say this, man. I've been playing nothing but PlayStation 4 games and cheats, bro. Like nothing else. I didn't even play Starfield yet. I got it downloaded.
You gotta get on that.
Because I'm still like, okay, well, damn, let me get back in Elden Ring real quick and play with some cheats. Oh, I played what was something? I was playing Borderlands with some cheats. I was playing Ghost of Tsushima with some cheats.
That's a good game.
I was playing Marvel Avengers with some cheats. Cyberpunk 77 with some cheats. PlayStation 4 is the bomb, bro. I can play all my games with cheats. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my PlayStation 4 has been damn near getting as much burn as my Series X right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, DJ C Money, what's up, man?
What was the name of that game? What was the name of that game that you was talking about?
Which one? You talking about Mortal Kombat?
No.
What you talking about? Shooting game?
No.
Fighting game?
No, the one that you and Joe was talking about.
We were talking about King of Fighters 99, I think.
Yeah, you probably talking about the one we talking about earlier, King of Fighters.
Pull that up. I want to see what that looks like. Can you pull that up?
What, King of Fighters?
Yeah.
Yo, they got 100 of them. Which one? They got King of Fighters 99. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to go King of Fighters? King of Fighters Millennium, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, blah, 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 blah. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When Joe said King of Fighters, one thing I had to give respect to. King of Fighters is one of the games, which I think multiple fighting games
I
need
think
to do
I
this.
think I think that's
King of Fighters is
too,
one of
right?
the first games that included multiple fighting genres in one game, right? King of Fighters is one of the first to do that, to say, hey, we're going to take fighters from Fatal Fury. We're going to take fighters from this game. We're going to take fighters from this game, and we'll put them in a game called King of Fighters.
I think
Right? And I think that's beautiful. Imagine if you can have Full Gore, Spinal, and Cinder go against, Soul Calibur cast of Ivy, Nightmare, and so on. So that was kind of King of Fighters with Smash Brothers before Smash Brothers. King of Fighters actually paved the way for a lot of these other fighters. And I want to say that a lot of people don't give King of Fighters their credit. I'm one that's going to give King of Fighters their credit. They were one of the first games to actually start doing Marvel vs. Capcom. And all this other thing. They were the first ones. Yeah, they were the first ones to do it. Like, they need their props. They need their respect. They actually made it and paved the way for all those other fighting games. I'm just going to say that. It's a King of Fighters. So I'm going to give them respect.
Real quick, I gotta go take a shower and I gotta go to fucking bed. So I will hop out and I'll see you guys later. But
I'm playing with you, Josh. I'm playing with you. Go
I
ahead.
know I'm just a scumbag. It's all right.
You're such an asshole.
I know.
Man, I'll talk to you later, man. Go and do your thing, man.
Y'all have a good one. I'll let you know if I blow my Switch up.
All right, man.
Later.
He left DJC Money. He left DJC Money. He said you didn't pay him for his last time he came up here. Man, DJC Money, I'm not going to lie, DJC Money, you haven't paid anybody. Be honest, you don't pay any of us. Okay? So you're the manager and we don't get paid. I expect something. Okay? Can you at least tell us thank you?
Thank you.
DJC Money, you are hilarious. He said, thank you. The same way. I'm just messing with you, man. I love having you here, man. I love having you here, man. Every time you tune in, it's a pleasure, man. Yo, and I'm going to just let you know. First of all, DJC Money, do not read the chat because you're going to see sorry I'm late in the hot tub and all that stuff. DJC Money, do not read any of that. Ignore all that stuff. No, DJC Money, it's not Chelsea. That's somebody else. That's me, DJC Money. It say Nick. It don't say Chelsea's way. It say Nick way. Nick way. I'm in the hot tub. That's me, DJC Money. See? I'm gonna put it there. Hold on. Here it go. Look. I'm in the hot tub. There we go. You see that? That's me, man.
How are you in the hot tub?
It's me in the hot tub. It ain't Chelsea.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, we gonna go ahead, man. We done shit talk.
Wait.
He's not done yet.
DJC Money. All right, DJC. Let me get the last because I'm about to get ready to go, man. I'm about to tear these damn hot dogs up. I got some chips and some burgers and so much shit. Joe, I'm all this damn delicious ass pizza
Nick,
that Joe's showing on this.
You got any chili for those chili dogs?
You know what, man? I'm gonna be honest. I'm the type that like real chili.
Yeah.
But sometimes, Joe, I get pathetic and I go get that Hormel chili.
That's what I do.
Look, talk to him, Joe. Let's go. Talk to him, Joe. I put that shit on the hot dog.
Microwave it, you're all good.
Man, what are you talking? They don't know, man. Give me some shredded cheese to spread that shit across. I got me a damn chili cheese dog, man, for cheap. Come on, man. They don't know. Thank you, Joe. Glad I ain't the only one. I feel better now. That Hormel chili be tasting like gourmet some days. You know what I'm saying? When I'm hungry too, I'm about to tear that shit up. But DJC Money, man, what you got to say, man? My bad. I cut you off, man. My bad.
Man, my mom been, you know,
she been tripping.
Man,
they got Wendy's chili in the can? Stop playing. Why would you put that? Stop playing. I'm about to go to Jewel. Bro, I'm about to go to Jewel and get me a can of that Wendy's chili. Even though I heard Wendy's don't do shit but scrape the little meat off the burgers. Put that in the chili and mix it up.
Will we get more money from DJC Money so we can just get real hot dog rolls instead of folding up the white bread?
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, we tired of folding it up, DJC Money. We need the real. We want some brioche buns. You know what I'm saying? We want the top of the. We want top quality. We want top sliced. You know, you got the buns that open up on the side. We want top sliced, DJC Money. We want to be able to put our dog right in that shit
without it rolling off the bread.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Can you hook us up, DJC Money? What's up?
I will let you know right now. I got you.
There you go. That's all we need. That's all we need right there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, man, because I'm about to tear this shit up. Yo, any last words? Any one of y'all got? Y'all can take the mic, take the flow.
Like and subscribe, Nick Mozo 5. Catch us on the podcast on Sundays and check out the Facebook page.
Yeah, and also
Fox one thing. If you buy a pizza from me, you get one pizza for $8 with 3 cheese.
It ain't 3 pizzas for $8, man. Y'all start tripping. And Joe got the Fox Den over there, man. You got some tutorials. I haven't even been on YouTube, but you mentioned you got some new tutorials over there. So I'm going to go check those out, man. What are those tutorials about?
Oh, we got about the Switch. We got about the PS4. We got some repair videos coming your way. It's a lot of great video tutorials.
I see you said the new webcam set up. So you twerking it over there?
Yep, it's working good.
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Here,
so definitely get this. Oh, look at him. Is that a Yeti?
Yeah, it's a Yeti, a snowball.
Oh, look at him.
I got that for 25% off because Staples was closing down.
Oh, thank you, Staples. Sorry you're losing your business, but hey, we'll take the discount right now. But definitely, man, I'm going to have to check that out. Yo, DJC Money, any last words, man?
Yo, I was about to say something before that best man popped up, but I was saving it for next week. But
oh yeah, save it. And when Death Specimen come on, you go, yo, Death Specimen, you ain't let me say this last time. Yo, I got to get this off my chest, Young Blood. Call him Young Blood. Because he was yo, I'm the worst person, dude. Man, just listen to me. When I start getting tipsy, I'll be telling you all the wrong shit. I'll be like, yo, walk up to him and say, yo, what's up, Young Blood? They be like, why did you call me Young Blood? Nick told me to. Yo, I'm the worst, man. But yo, man, other than that, DJC Money, man.
Wait, really, can I say it real quick before I sign off?
Go ahead, man. You got the floor, man. That shit's yours. Take it over.
Lately, man, my mom been on me. Like,
she been on you?
Yeah, man.
Last time, hey, one day she came up in here, told you to get off stream. I was live. She came up in there. She said, cut that shit down. You remember that? You remember that day? She said, cut that shit down. Yo, and it was BB. BB was in there screaming. I remember that day. BB was like screaming at people on the street. No, that's the day he was like, Nick Moses, fuck me. Remember that day?
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yo, his mom's walked in and said, man, cut that shit down. I don't know who that crazy motherfucker is. He said, fuck me, Nick Moses.
Oh, yeah, I remember that day.
Yo, I'm about to go back and clip it. Yeah, I never forget that joint. She walked in. She said, cut that. You
short, the best of BB.
Yo, you're right. We need a best of BB, man. You know what I'm saying? He was walking down the street screaming at folks. We got
but seriously though.
All right, what's up, man?
I don't know how to shake things off no more.
You don't know how to shake what off?
Not even forget about stuff no more.
Oh, okay. No, you good, man. Yo, that's why you family here, man. Yo, I don't give a. You can forget 100 times over here. I don't give a damn.
Sometimes. Okay, like I had this friend.
Go ahead, get off.
I had this friend.
What you gonna say?
I had this friend, right? You see what?
Yeah. What about her? This ain't gonna be no 20-minute story now. Just 5-minute 20. I need to know the difference now before you walk me into. Like I feel like you walking me into a 20-minute. It's about to be a 5-minute story.
All right,
go ahead. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. You had this friend. What happened with the friend, man?
She was the coolest. You know.
All right. Little bad thing. All right, I hear you.
But you know, things have went sour. You know, and people.
Hold up, DJ C Money. You're not gonna get that by me. Nice try, DJ C Money. Where did things go sour? Why did they go sour? Where did you go wrong, sir? Because if it went sour, you must have had some wrongdoing.
People think I was talking to her.
Oh, you start DJ C Money. You can't. You know what, DJ C Money?
And you know
why would they think that, man? You being such a good-hearted dude, man. You're such an honest dude.
Don't let people get you down, DJ C Money. You know that's how people are.
Yeah, that's what they do, man. I'm gonna beat you up, man. Oh yeah, he hurt me. Oh, yeah.
What was that?
I didn't hear what you said.
He said that's what people do, man.
Yeah,
they try to.
Sorry, my phone's about to die. Yeah, I said that's what people do. Just don't let it bother you. You know, your haters are gonna hate, and you're gonna get trolls. You know.
Ain't right. You know, when you get haters, man, you doing something right. And I know, Joe. I know when you made the channel, man, you felt them haters.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they hating? I'm just trying to provide to the community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do. What?
And you know what?
Because I'm here, it's not hurting you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm taking away from you. I'm trying to give you more.
Yeah.
What are you mad for?
Yeah.
I dealt with
you know what?
That's what I dealt with, man. People just didn't want to hear me. Just, I don't like this guy. He's not modern vintage gamer. Ugh, down like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, well, damn, modern vintage gamer is like, shit. He can't cover everything. Can we get some of this? Can we get a little piece?
Well, with MVG, he doesn't do any tutorials. He doesn't give you any information.
He don't. He just pretty much say, hey, it's out.
But here's the deal. No hate against MVG or anything, but if he was a new YouTuber, he wouldn't have as many subscribers, not even that many.
Hell nah. Yo, if MVG was new, they wouldn't even be looking at him twice.
Yeah. People want the juicy details, Nick. They want the information. They want the links. They want the packs. They want the good stuff.
They do. And every time I hear Modern Vintage Gamer mentioned, guess what it's for? Something he talked about.
Yeah.
It's not Modern Vintage Gamer did. Right? Yeah. I never hear Modern Vintage Gamer did this. He went big or did this. It's always Modern Vintage Gamer covered this. And they're talking about it because he covered it. It's never a thing where he revolutionized. Not again, no hate to MVG because everybody in this scene, I want to go ahead and send a shout out.
Yeah.
All right, because MVG definitely be putting on. I don't want to act like he don't be putting on. But there's many others I know putting on harder that don't get the respect. Yeah. So that's why.
It's to us underdogs, Nick.
Yeah, exactly. Many of the underdogs getting their channels taken. Ain't got the backbone of all these other people to fight back like he do. So, shout out to all of them.
Yeah.
You know what, guys?
All right, DJ C Money, you got the last word, man. I'm going to give it to you, man. Go ahead. Take it.
Oh, you want me to sign off or?
Go ahead. You got it. Last words, man. You can say whatever you want. It don't even matter. You got it.
Somehow, I don't know how.
Yo, this man, I love this man. He just be, he'll be like, he the type to be like, man, I can't stand when people be just
putting me wrong.
Put the focus on DJ C Money.
I feel you, DJ C Money. I feel you, man. But y'all, nonetheless, man, we gonna head out. Man. It's 10 o'clock. Everybody gotta eat.
Bro, you go first.
Like and subscribe, Nick Moto 5. It was a great show, Nick.
Yeah, definitely. MoFam just wanted to say the vibes of this podcast have been absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed the energy and discussions. Keep up the great work. Muprasa, you my motherfucking dog. Thank you. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what we're trying to do. We try to keep everybody here, man, entertained, positive, keep the shit rolling, man. All right. And yo,
it's 11 o'clock by me.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. It's 10 here. And that Hormel Chili called me.
hope you have
Put
a
it in the
can opener.
microwave, baby.
Okay,
Good line. And I got the Costco hot dogs. I ain't got the regular one.
No, you gotta get Nathan's next time.
Ooh, I got Nathan's in the refrigerator. Don't play. I don't do nothing but Nathan hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? Good quality hot dog. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, shout out to y'all. I'm out.
Wait,
DJ
the
C-Money,
last
man.
one.
You got the last word, DJ C-Money. I'm gonna give it to you. Go ahead, take it out.
Yo.
Like and subscribe.
My man Joe and my man Nick, most of those five.
For sure. You here?
You already know what it is.
You know what it is. Stop playing with us.
And Joe, I'm still ready for the menu.
Oh, he waiting on that menu. He want the pieces. He want 3 for $8.
Okay. I can't wait to taste that good food, you know.
He been waiting to taste it. Hey,
but
if you see a special on his page, it's not.
But if you come down, Nick, I'll give you 3 pizzas for $8 with 3 cheeses on
Yeah, I come. They be like, "Damn, why you get 3 pizzas for $8?" I be like, "Man, I don't know, man. I'll just order. I don't know what to be." Oh,
five and then Moses on 5. You ought to know what it is, my friend, my fam. Like and subscribe and then Moses on 5.
yes, sir. That's how you do it. My family, as always, man. Y'all know how we do.
Catch you later, guys.
Hell yeah, Joe, my brother. I'ma holla at you, man. Chris,